much going on in
Alive,
my.
just go. Fuck it, shoot it live.
Well,
Yeah.
also, you have like one of the most chaotic songs of the cheat code album.
Exactly. I mean, I know we're chaos and crochet, but there is a point where it's
Chaos
just
Health.
The
obnoxious.
fire is burning your neurons.
Absolutely.
Heather, just know that you named it Chaos and Crochet. There's definitely going to be chaos, even if you try to quail it. The only way you could quail it is to make it boring and kick us.
Yeah, you got a point there. I still gotta grab.
To do that.
My God, Raven,
Then
your voice is too loud. Actually, I gotta bring you down a little bit. Did I bring you? Yeah, you're 112%. What the fuck? Why are you at 112%?
Last time.
Man, everyone here is 200 for me.
I don't know. You're
Why
reaching
are
a
we
different.
200?
He's reaching.
Because I have my headset super low, so I can actually hear people calling out my name. Because this headset at max volume, I can't hear shit.
Jesus.
By the way,
yeah,
how
like you
cold
just
is it
seem
where you're at,
way
Raven?
louder than everyone else.
Yeah, your mic's a little spicy today.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Probably because I have it up close to me.
Wait, Heather, how cold is it where you guys are at?
It's kind of chilly for me. What's the degrees right now, Emerald?
If this is pulling from the right location, it says 53.
Oh, no wonder I'm cold. I put my jacket back on because I'm just feeling kind of cold. So
It's a shame. I just installed a new air conditioner. I want to put it through its paces.
Oh, how cold is it where you're at?
It's like 40. It's not that
Only
bad.
40? Bruh.
It's the coldest part of my body right now.
everything
And
is
I'm wearing like 2 layers of
Oh.
socks.
Okay, according to my air
Speaking-
conditioner, the
speaking-
outside temp is 46.
damn, 46.
Oh yeah, 46.
Okay, so I'm
No,
cold
it's
for a reason.
it's 22 degrees.
Oh, I'm putting on my
At the
slippers.
inside, 61 currently. Oh boy, I'm sleeping good tonight.
I'm also gonna tell you this. The other day, my heater went out.
Oh,
on
lovely.
the coldest day on record here in North Carolina.
Oh, sweet.
17
Okay, so what you do-
degrees.
Load up City
I was
Skylines and crank all the graphic settings to max.
That doesn't work in 20-degree weather.
Yeah, the PC froze, bro.
My
Yeah,
computer
literally.
is a
Well,
600 watt
basically-
space heater when under full load.
Basically, yeah, my heater went out. I tried to get hold of my apartment, and I'm like, hey, my heater went out, but I had to go to work, so I went to work, and then, as I came home from work, I tried calling, letting them know, hey, I need somebody to come fix the heater. It's fucking 15 degrees outside.
But nobody came.
Exactly. I had to wait till literally noon the next day.
I understood that reference.
You know what,
Here's what people do in that situation, Coon. They turn on the stove as high as it can go.
My stove's
they
an
put
electric stove.
That still works.
This could still work. Turn it on as high as you can go. Put like a small box fan behind it, and have it like blow into the room, and that'll warm up the room a bit.
I mean,
Yeah, actually, it's safer if you do that than if you had a gas stove, because the gas stove would be letting off
yeah.
a whole bunch of fumes.
well, definitely, here's my issue with that. One, I don't have a box fan. Two, I have a pretty big apartment space that's at the terrace level, so no matter what, it's going to be cold. Inhumanely cold. I mean, I'm not concerned because I can just bundle up. I was more concerned about my birds, because they're the ones that have to deal with this. Though they're feathered, but it's like, I don't think parakeets last in this kind of freezing temps. I mean, even today, it's like freezing temps, but my heater got fixed. I just had to wait till noon. And that was fun. That was definitely a fun
The
time.
exposure is what you would have to worry about with your birds. Now
Yes.
it'll take a lot colder of a temperature to do any damage to them indoors. But if they were outside, yes.
Oh, it would kill them. Yeah, it would kill them. I mean, indoors, my apartment at least stayed above 50, so I can manage with that. It was just like, what the heck? Nobody's responding back to my calls. The apartment should be responding back to my calls immediately in this situation because, well, North Carolina's having its record freezing temps since like the past decade, from what I've been told. So it's like, bruh.
Yeah, it's a rough situation.
Definitely was, but
Hey, we're fully live now, right?
Yep.
Cool. You want to see how my day went?
Oh, you want to show up the thing?
Hold on.
Ah, dude, you took it off?
Well, I took a shower.
No, hey,
Oh, that's
Friday.
true. Do you want me to put some more
Hold on.
antibiotic ointment on that?
Nah, it's fine. But also, did you look at the rest of my back?
Yeah, it's pretty scratched up, bro.
I was expecting you to have more reaction.
It's not as gruesome as that one, but I still think you should put some more ointment on that. It's gonna clear up better.
You really should, Emerald. It does help clear it up a lot better.
As it is, I should be putting more on this one on my hand. It would be gone by now if I remember.
What was?
Just think of what Seer would say.
What's going on?
He's got a big scratch on his back.
I was also gonna say she's kind of cute when she called me a dumbass.
Oh, you guys are so gross. It's adorable.
How do you think I've felt living with you for as long as I have?
Oh yeah, that sucks for you. Not for me.
Yeah, Emerald, can you remember the argument her and I were having this morning? I can't, but I know you found it hilarious.
Oh. Oh right, you were arguing about how much of a demon your child would be, and Heather said one of you needed to be castrated and looked at you.
It's easier.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
So
I didn't say our children would be demons. I said any spawn of my own would be extremely weird.
You don't know that until you try.
What are they going to be like?
Well, you see, I'm really weird. So, but like I have several decades of like management practice. That like anyone that I create though is gonna be worse than me.
And especially mixed with Heather, you find a bunker.
Yeah.
That kid's gonna have really bad metabolism.
Really bad metabolism. What's going on?
We don't have good metabolisms.
Yeah, we
Wait,
can't.
no, I have a good metabolism?
You might be because you're young and skinny. I don't know.
Hey, the workout routine might change it.
You'll be
We don't know.
muscly.
What are your goals with that workout routine?
Mostly just to stay fit.
Healthy.
Stay
Well,
skinny.
you're not really fit. You're not really fit to begin with. You're skinny, but you're not fit.
I know. I'm starting off with the fucking stamina first, though.
Okay. Yeah, well, there you go.
Stop
What's
dying.
your workout plan?
But
Vincent,
because
you're back.
my
You
dad
fucked.
pointed this
Watch
out,
you.
I have
Evidently.
stamina, even doing easy stuff.
Oh,
Yep, I
Thea's
see
in
her.
the chat. She's like, "What are you doing yourself, Spencer?"
I told you my weekend plans. I've been crawling around the attic for most of today.
Yeah, don't worry, Seer. As soon as he showed it to me, I got him in the bathroom. I washed him with some soap and water, put some antibiotic on that, and a Band-Aid. He just took a shower and it came off. I'm telling him to put some more antibiotic ointment on that. Go put it on before she,
Like, bro, why
freaking
didn't
gets
you the
summoned
fucking-
here.
Okay, I'm not putting it
Yeah,
on.
we're trying to run. We're trying to
Wrong
run
motivator.
cables through my house.
I would love nothing more than for her to be here right now.
Let's see. Let me catch up on
At
chat,
this
actually,
time,
guys.
dear-
We've had a lot of people spawn in, and we haven't been able to look at it, because I'm trying... If you guys noticed, I just uploaded a short, because I forgot today to upload my cosplay short of Nifty. I hope you guys have been enjoying that, by the way. I think it's really fun. Half Random and Crazy...
Hell,
You're pretty
Nifty.
nifty.
Yeah, thanks. You know, Nifty was the name of the ice cream parlor that would be inside of Rite Aid. I think. Half Random and Crazy Production goes, time for looking at chat and hardly completing anything you've started on my liquor for this evening. Well, on my liquor. For this evening will be blackberry sangria that has been sitting in my fridge for a couple of weeks. Hey, I have sangria too. I'm not in the mood though. I think I'm going to go with Cabernet Sauvignon when I get a chance. Gojillian says, hello. Seer was here from the start, you dum-dum. Hi.
I expected as much.
Gojillian goes, how goes everybody's night? Pretty good. Charles B says,
Making it work.
Was that Has Been Possibly Yours new, Heather? I saw videos of you in it recently. Yes, that is very new. I premiered it on the day of the premiere. So it is new. Those are all new videos you guys are seeing. I hope you guys enjoy the shit out of those. I might do more. Maybe think of another Has Been character to cosplay. It's always fun. Trent says hello. Rusty says hail. Nathan says hi to Spencer in particular. Trent says, Brawny, I just subscribed to the Dojo channel. And he says hello to Spencer. Everyone wants to say hi to Spencer. William says, hi, Heather, how are you? And Brawny, feeling today? Pretty good. I'm kind of tired all of a sudden, but I guess it's because I didn't sleep my usual 12 hours. I'll have to do that tomorrow.
I mean, Heather, you were also in Brawny's debate.
That's true. I was just in his debate as well. I hope you guys tuned into that. It was a very interesting conversation.
Wait, the debate was today?
Yeah, we were going
PG.
over that topic I was telling you about last week. He's
I just did.
you should have been there. Yeah, you could have given a younger perspective to it. But we just go, hey, good and bad.
Basically, that's
That's how most of the debates go, if we're being honest.
Charles B was asking, did they ever release a plushie of Flurry Heart? Not officially by Hasbro. We never saw it, but I'm sure fans have made some.
I checked Amazon. There was nothing.
Yeah, Rusty says the biggest thing with outdoor cold versus indoor cold is the wind. Raptors Town says, hello! Sear was very mad and said, what did you do to yourself? Spencer, answer me!
I was on the wrong end of roof nails.
Nathan says, hi, Town.
If she said it in the Batman voice just like that, you should have heard her. It was hilarious.
Charles B says, Bronny and Heather having kids? Oh, God, the implications. Yeah, let's not do that.
Heather, don't have kids. Don't.
I don't need any more cousins, mostly because I am terrified of what these ones would be.
Yeah, just look at this kid Raven over here. You have to take care of him.
I'm one of the oldest children in the group.
You probably had to change his diapers.
I did.
I'm 19, Brownie.
I was there when you couldn't use the toilet. Oh, your memories.
I don't want to talk about my childhood anymore, Heather.
Okay.
Let's talk about his childhood.
Except for the good part, example.
I was 19 the first time I snuck out of the house to go to travel interstate for a karate competition.
You were technically an adult, so...
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm scared of you now.
You
I'm reconsidering my trip to Florida.
Don't reconsider it. Florida's a fun state to be in. I'd rather be in Florida than Texas. Just saying.
We keep forgetting to make
fine.
nifty
It's fine,
playlist.
Raven. That was decades ago. I've gotten way worse.
Oh no! Run, Raven.
It's like, okay, how am I gonna do this? Do I want to be there for Saturday and Sunday, or screw it, 3 days it is. I'll be there Friday.
How are you coming
Did I
over
get to
here
go
again?
twice?
Who is funding this trip?
My mom, I ain't doing shit. I think that'll be months of allowance gone down the drain. Actually, now that I think about it. I'll have to talk about this.
Honeycraft is saying, hello, Heather, did you watch the video? Which video are we talking about? I'm sorry, we're all over the place. Seriously,
My super awesome cool new YouTube video that I just uploaded recently. Did you watch it?
Sear also demands that you go put antibiotic ointment on your scratch right now. She says,
Yeah,
do that now.
I have like a cut on my thumb and I haven't applied anything
Oh,
yet.
fine. It's like the worst thing ever. You need to put ointment on your scratch. Boo.
Well, the only reason I don't just lick it clean is because I'm not flexible enough to reach there.
Gross! Get the fuck out of here.
I was a Boy Scout. We just rub dirt in our wounds.
Boy Scouts are disgusting.
Oh yeah, because that's actually how you clot your wound.
You didn't sell cookies.
No, we sold popcorn. And one time my troop decided to have everyone sell candy bars. It was a massive flop.
Spencer's not a girl, okay? Spencer's a boy. He sells corn that has been exploded.
The only thing Scouts are good for is selling food. If you're not selling me cookies, I don't give a shit.
Oh wait, that means I could join in a Chaos in Crochet video or a live stream.
Yeah, do it. I want to see what you look like so I can laugh at you. Maybe I'll bring over.
I am wearing a mask. I don't need people to see my face.
When are you going?
We gotta get Raven one of those articulated furry heads.
Fuck no. I am not one of them.
You will be. I'm gonna get you a dragon head. Get it commissioned and made.
Heather, please help.
You're gonna be like, ooh woo.
Heather can't. Don't look at Heather. Heather can't save you.
Aren't you over the age of 18 now?
Shit.
Yeah, Heather can't help you. You have to help yourself now. Be a man.
Independence.
Be a man.
You must be swift as the coursing river.
Be a man.
With all the strength of a fierce typhoon.
Be a man.
With all this. What was the next one?
With all the strength of a raging fire.
They said strength to ice.
As the dark side of the moon.
God, Bronny, I can hear you from down the hall, but your mic will not allow for what you're trying.
I just realized how I think my group is unhinged. I think my group is beaten.
Ooh, let's continue the debate into this stream.
Yeah, so, you know what? Maybe we could do that. Raven, what do you think of the
Okay, I can't reach. I need you to put the bandage on.
Yeah, because my brain is still like processing shit as of now. My brain is processing.
Very nice. See where I fixed him.
Oh, you need to do a lot more than that to fix me.
All right, we're gonna take you to a clinic.
Take him to the hospital.
No, you don't get the joke. I meant fix him like you do a dog.
I still attest that when I cut into my hand real deep with a sword, that I could have done a better job myself. I did not need to go to the hospital for that.
Wait, when the fuck were you using a sword, man?
Did I not tell you that?
Any given point of my life?
Yeah, it was one of the times I was visiting, cut his hand right open.
I swear, this is like, I know way too many people who have swords. I have my friend Peyton, who has like a whole bunch of katanas in his room and a machete on the side of his bed.
You never know.
Everybody should have swords. Everybody should have at least one sword and at least 2 guns.
So I went while we had more people over, but I'm finally remembering this.
You gotta have 10.
Yeah, one handgun, 1 rifle.
There needs to be 36 guns.
What about...
No,
that's a rifle, you doof nugget.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. If it has a long barrel, it's a rifle. Is it in a assault rifle?
I need to get back to shooting guns.
All right.
Have you ever been assaulted by a rifle inappropriately?
I don't want to talk about that, but I finally finished uploading. Guys, I just uploaded my cosplay short, so take a minute, go watch that while I go get some wine.
Well, actually, watch my video first before you guys watch her videos. Actually, no, watch her videos first, then watch my video, because then...
While Heather's going to get her wine, let's try to catch up on chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out the dates that I have this 4-day weekend on.
Okay, let's see what they're saying. Where did Heather stop talking to him?
I don't know. Just pick something you're interested in and we'll go from there.
Paladin Pony T says, Heather, have you watched Has Been Hotel yet? Heather's not here right now.
I've watched all 4 episodes.
Laurel B says, now I want to see you or Brawny dress as a clown for some reason. Heather, it's a sign, guys. You gotta pull out your Florida best.
The Florida clown. Oh, that's scary. This headband
All I
is
can
not
think
too
of
long to
is...
keep my hair down.
Listen, guys, I am a conservative brony. That's about as clownish as you can get.
That is pretty
There's a lot of
clownish.
conservative bronies, actually. In fact, I'm so conservative, I'm liberal by default.
That doesn't freaking make any sense.
It doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to make sense.
Freaking liberal.
You know what? We should totally debate this.
Conservative bronies versus liberal. I have no idea how that would work.
I believe that I think
it's like,
that
hey yo, are you a brony? Yeah. Are you a brony? Cool. It's freaking debate's over.
Oh, who did you vote for? I voted for this. Oh, who did you vote for? That. We're enemies now.
But hey, are you a brony?
Yeah.
Hey, cool. I'm a brony too. That means we're friends.
Hey, since you're the conservative, you have a gun. Let's go shoot some guns.
I would love to teach you how to shoot guns. Can you teach me the in and outs of finding the best boba tea shop?
Oh, hell yeah.
I already did that.
Yas, queen.
I find it extremely offensive when you say yas, queen.
It's a California thing, right, Heather?
You're offended?
To my conservative sensibilities.
You're offended? Sound like a lib to me.
Yeah, you liberal.
Little snowflake.
You special snowflake.
Need your little safe space?
Yeah, your safe space where you need to go and find a boba tea shop. What are you, a freaking boba?
How about what Rusty Heraldy says? How about a debate on which ponies would be conservative or liberal?
Oh my god, that's a good one! Write that down! That's a good
Okay,
one. You
well,
gotta write that down.
I just might.
Okay, we'll start with Rainbow.
Wait, hold on, I didn't hear. What was that?
I
Oh,
think
which
she's
of the main six would be conservative, which would be liberal?
an LGBT.
Applejack is definitely conservative.
Oh, hey, Raven, look, can you see my camera? I want to show you a keychain I got for your brother because I wanted to apologize for this taking so long. So I got one of these cool floaty keychains. Same with the present.
I would go grab him, but he's not allowed to be in here while I'm on stream.
Oh yeah, by the way,
There
guys,
you go. That's cool.
did the package ever say it delivered?
Oh, that's
no,
a whole
the package
situation.
did not deliver. The package never even shipped.
What?
So and that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I was so mad about. The package never even shipped.
Yeah, we're getting you a different present.
I told them to cancel it and then and refund me, and then I just bought it again, and this time I sent it to the right address. Right now it says it's shipped and that it will arrive tomorrow.
It's been tomorrow for like the past week.
It's Coon. I'm just gonna. Coon, did I tell you? I learned how to make scrunchies.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna. I already made like 2 scrunchies out of a shirt, so I'm gonna give you one of them.
Oh hell yeah! All right. I mean, how will I use the scrunchie?
With your hair.
Ah, then I can walk around going, "Yas, queen."
Do a man bun, you get it out of your face. They're kind of
Yeah,
tight,
and
but
I
I think
can
they'll
be-
work.
So, Coon, you have seen your Christmas present now that I've shown you. What do you think of it?
I will definitely wear that when I come down to meet you guys. I'm gonna be like, my birds like it, and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
By
Heather,
the
I
way,
got
you
the dates,
know,
by the way.
you know what's cool?
What's up?
My birds, I like that they actually jump out of their cage to eat the spray millet out of my hand now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you've made
Before they were
developments.
Bonding.
Huh?
Bonding.
Yes, it's great. It's a good thing. They just don't like big black rectangles coming close to them. Because, I mean, I get it. I accidentally dropped my phone in their cage and it freaked them out.
That would freak them out. My cats at this
Yeah, I was
point,
like, "Oh, no."
like when I approach them with the phone, are just kind of like, ugh, this shit again.
Here she goes with her freaking rectangle again. What is it with that thing?
I know. Oh, guys, just off topic. Did you look at the art show channel and see all the little pony sprites I made? I made a deer pony that looks like Alistair, and I made a little bug pony that looks like Nifty.
No.
Alright, Heather, I got the dates that I'm gonna be there.
Oh, yeah? When are they? I'm going to write them down.
The 16th through the 18th, I'll be there.
Of what month?
February.
February day.
Yo, we got my family down here in that same time.
Oh no, it's too early. That's too early.
Eight.
No, that's
You're gonna meet my sister and her family.
I'm scared now.
Well,
Okay.
just remember to tell me
No, you
when
shouldn't
you're...
be. They're way nicer than I am.
Oh,
Oh,
They can
that's
I mean,
present.
do
speaking
things
of
again.
New Yorkers, though, you know,
What about New Yorkers?
I mean, what's nice to a New Yorker? They're New Yorkers, right? They still live in New York.
Not like the city.
Northerners are kind but not nice. East Coast people are kind but not nice. West Coast people are nice but not kind.
Mm-hmm. And I'm from the West Coast. So is Heather.
Thanks.
Exactly.
Eat my nuts.
But Heather, this trip might be delayed. I don't know yet.
I could ask you details about how you
concocted.
concocted this and what's going on.
Oh,
My mom suggested this before, like I was mentioning, like how I wanted to help you get prepped for like using the mouse and keyboard over a controller, and she's like, she won't have. She told me this like you wouldn't have time because when I was saying all this to her, it's like during like the week that we're going up to your wedding and all. So when she said I could do what my brother did, who he stayed with my dad's family in Idaho for a majority of the summer. And so instead of staying there for like a month, I was just gonna stay there for like a few days. And yeah,
Oh, it sounds like we're gonna have to do a lot of mouse and keyboard stuff then.
Oh, hey, Raven.
The problem is, I'm going to be using the controller because I can't bring my damn computer with me.
So, Raven, I have an idea. How about you postpone that flight until the Friday the 13th party at Heather's place?
That's
Heather and
true.
Bronny's place.
I don't know if he'd like it.
It'll be fun. I'm coming down.
Well, CJ seems like a video gaming, not into big party type of guy. I mean, I don't know, Raven. What are you into? Do you like? Because Friday the 13th, I have that big horror movie party.
Like September.
Yeah, September is the next time there is a Friday the 13th, and every Friday the 13th I have a party.
I may not be a huge like horror person, but around that time I should be in college. But I'm trying to do like a few online classes.
Well,
Yeah,
do what's best.
go.
Do what's
Yeah.
best for you. Like you don't have to rearrange everything.
Yeah, that's true. But
Well,
like, just take
yeah.
it from me, Raven. I definitely don't care for parties or gaming, but I will do the party with friends. It's fun with friends and family.
That's usually what I'll do with it. But my group doesn't really do parties because we're all like three of us are close to each other, and the other one's all the way in Cali, so can't really do that since we're still in school.
He's definitely going like, "Yas, queen."
He isn't going like that.
He's probably like, "Fuck, queen."
He's probably at a car show still.
Hey Heather, pop
Oh,
quiz.
that's
How many
horrible.
Friday the 13th are there this year?
Someone just said in the chat that there are 2, and I'm looking for where the other one is because I swear I only saw September, but let me check.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I think
It's
yes,
in December.
Nightmare Before Christmas
But
party.
there's no point.
Yeah.
There's no point on doing December though, if I'm right. Oh, Heather, quick question: you coming over for this year for Christmas?
Yes.
Okay, because my mom was like, she's probably not going to come over, you know.
What do you mean?
But-
Of course I'm coming over.
I don't know, because your wedding's going to be happening month, like, the next year.
But I got time off free for Christmas. I wasn't gonna take PTO because I got I have a floating holiday and they let me have the 23rd, so that way I wouldn't have to use any PTO. The only big expense would be the plane tickets, and I think we're just gonna look into those as early as possible this year. But yeah, like
I'm gonna do the.
in
definitely
December,
gonna do this
I
one.
have the 23rd off, and the 23rd is a Monday. So if we leave late Friday, which is the 20th, and we fly there, like we'll be there like either late Friday night or early Saturday morning. We'll be there like for Saturday, Sunday, Monday's my floating holiday. My the place where I work is closed the 24th and 25th because that's Christmas Eve and Christmas, and we're always closed the day after Christmas too. So we just head home the 26th, and yeah, I just have all this time off that isn't my PTO.
All right. So I looked it up. Friday the 13th lands on September 13th and December 13th.
I don't want to have
2025.
I don't want to have too many parties this year, so maybe these parties I'll just make kind of lower key than usual. Because our like Friday the 13th parties have gotten higher key lately, and I'm almost like, man, this is a lot.
Mhm.
I'm all like, there's no point on doing one in December. No offense at all, Heather.
Oh yeah, it's December. We'd probably be busy with holidays and family.
That's true. So
You
maybe
know?
I'll still just do my thing, but just have it be the people who are immediately in the house. Like I'll have my movies, Bronny will make me food, and I will just drink booze.
And Spence will bring over his girlfriend.
I
See her,
feel
and
like
it'll be
chillin'.
a good time.
Like I know the party
The only
last
sad
party
part
was
is
pretty
I
big for her,
can't
but we
drink
had a
booze.
space for her to just chill.
You don't
Yes.
you don't want to drink booze, man. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, you're not really missing anything.
You can't stop my curiosity, Brody.
Well, of
You
course.
can't stop a curiosity. Curiosity does kill the cat, though. I mean, take it from me. I've done a lot of things out of curiosity, you know, and I'm like, wow, I wish I didn't do that. Well, good to know.
Heather knows that I've still actually no, I may have lost some lives actually. Heather, there were times in my childhood where I should have died, if I'm correct.
You know what was weird? I don't know if you would have died from this, but you probably could have gotten an infection. Your mom, like, just realized you kind of smelled weird, and she would brush your teeth thinking it was your breath, but it wasn't. And she told the doctor about it, and it turns out the smell was rotting food in your nose because you had shoved a carrot and 2 peas in there. So that was interesting. That was interesting.
Nah, Grandma caught me and my brother trying to make hash browns with a toaster.
And a metal fork.
Yep. I should have died. There are moments where I really should have died.
You probably would not have died from that, but you would have gotten some minor burns.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, take it from
No.
me. I've done my fair share as well. I could tell you this. If I remember correctly, my brain isn't taking freaking. I don't know why my brain always does. It takes a random curve at a moment.
Makes a U-turn.
It's called 88.
Yeah, it happened literally during your stream, Bronny. Like if you realize that one moment, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I did notice.
Yeah.
I notice you do that a lot, but it's like I know what it is, so now.
Yeah. By the way,
I have ADHD, nice.
yeah. So just so you know, come 2026, there's 3 Friday the 13th.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 in February, 1 in March, and 1 in November.
Do I have
That'll be
33
exciting.
stitches in this? That is such a weird number. Hold on one sec.
So while you recap that,
Heather.
back to the toaster thing. So usually, sticking a knife into a toaster that is off shouldn't be dangerous.
No, it shouldn't.
The problem,
Yeah, but
the problem is when this advice started becoming widespread, it was because so the way toasters are designed, there's input from the live side and most of it's on the neutral side. But I don't think it was until like the 60s or 70s or so that plugs were polarized, meaning that the live blade can only go in the live spot. You can't fit a neutral blade in there. Meaning it was really easy to accidentally plug in your toaster backwards. Now, it would still function while it was like that, but that meant that while it wasn't doing anything, the entirety of the thing was live. And if you stick a knife in it, you complete the circuit, and ouch.
well, the thing was, the toaster was unplugged, but it did not stop my grandmother from scolding my father because he was in the bedroom on a computer doing something I don't even know.
Dude, you know, when I babysat you one time, your parents had the, like, after this event too, they had the audacity to lecture me that I just let you guys stay in a room and watch TV. Like, apparently you, like, oh no, it was your brother's diaper was full of pee. But he wasn't even complaining, so I was just hanging out, so I didn't even know he had peed. But, like, yeah, they're like, you should not be on the computer, you should be watching them. I'm like, why? They're sitting there watching TV, they aren't dead, are they? So they only paid me half the money they said because they said I did a half-ass job. Hey, babysitter, not baby changer. I was sitting and there were babies, okay?
That's actually funny. That's actually funny because when I had to watch my nephew, he wouldn't even do anything. And funny enough, my family was like, "Oh yeah, he's just gonna do his thing. And if you want to change his diaper, go ahead. Just change his diaper when he pooped himself, because you know kids will cry when they pooped themselves."
Yeah, and it's not like they were even gone that long. They were gone like maybe like an hour.
According to my mother, I loved watching freaking workout videos.
so did freaking Raven.
You know what's funny
I
about
don't remember the actual. Wait a second, I do remember this.
you want to know what's funny about my childhood? From what my family tells me, they said I really loved to play with sprinklers, you know, like take them out of the ground and like collect them, and wear tuxedos, acting like a detective.
You were just a little
Yeah.
gentleman. That's
I
cute.
don't know. I just liked wearing tuxedos at one point.
Tuxedo
And
man.
Every one of my brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, oh yeah, I remember that. You'd always run around the lawn, freaking running around. Because, dude, when I was a kid, I loved to. You guys know that I used to watch Hawaii Five-O a lot. If you know the series, the old series, not the 2000 series, the 1960s series. I always liked to play as Steve McGarrett from Hawaii Five-O, and that's why I'd wear tuxedos. And yeah, and then the sprinkler thing. I don't know. I just found a fascination with gardening.
That's cute. That's cute. Freaking, yeah, Raven, though, his mom did Taibo at the time, you know, like that boxing-based workout thing, and I think he liked watching his mom do it. He thought it was very active, and he was kind of smart, because he figured out VHS and DVDs real quick, so, like, his mom would hear something from the other room and come into the living room and realize he had gotten the freaking VHS off the shelf, put it in there, and played it himself.
I was a menace to society that day.
Yeah, you were just fit in mind because you weren't like doing it; you were just watching it.
Oh god, if I have abominations of my own, I'm afraid of what they can do.
Yeah, they're gonna have freaking touch screens and stuff. It just gets easier and easier and more accessible.
I am not letting them get away with screens that easily. No, thank you. I don't need them ended up like what we're seeing now.
How are they gonna watch their futuristic Coco Melon?
Never. We're using DVDs.
I always do like having a physical.
Yeah, that reminds me, Heather. Our kids are allowed to watch My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic and nothing else.
Because yeah, we're totally having kids now.
Maybe Veggie Tales.
Now this
You gotta let them watch the things.
Childhood. This actually makes me ask though, what generation of My Little Pony will they be allowed to watch?
I just said Friendship is Magic.
Oh,
That's what.
Fair enough.
I might do that the same if I ever have abominations, mostly because that's what Heather showed me when I was
Keep
younger.
calling them abominations.
I'm scared of what they'll
What
be.
do you call it? Like, did you see the way we saw a baby crawl on TikTok today? That's an abomination.
Sometimes babies do
Oh my
that,
God.
Heather.
It's
why is that so
weird.
weird for you?
I've never seen a baby
They're
in my
running like a
life
dog
do
or
that.
something?
Yes.
Like,
yeah. I
it
remember
was
seeing
like
that one.
walking like a dog, like not like baby crawling. Like the feet were on the ground, the hands were on the ground. And it was just like, and I'm like, ew, what the fuck? It's so weird.
It's creepy, yeah.
Have you not seen the shit that Gen Alpha is become?
Gen Alpha
Oh, it
is
is.
scary.
Well, yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking about brony debates. Freaking, I had
Oh
to
my
explain to Heather what each generation was, and Gen Alpha is like anything after basically COVID or after the 2008 stock market crash. If we really play with the
We
name.
don't need to go all the way there.
No, I mean people like to use Donald Trump as that's when Gen Alpha started.
Let's see.
Exactly.
Oh,
So-
honey, someone had a good question for you. I'd like to know. Gojillion91 said, question for Brawny. Who are your favorite non-Brony YouTubers? Rusty says, Ewu.
Non-brony YouTubers.
Saw you watching
So,
Angry Cops earlier.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't call him a favorite, but I do find that interesting. Let me actually switch over to my other YouTube account that I've just started, but haven't done anything with yet, and go through my subscriptions there. Okay, so, let's see here. Squat University, Ramsey Dewey, Michael Calendra, Atlian X, The Pioneer, Jeff Chan, Mind Smash, Martial Arts Journey, Kevin Lee, Practical Kata Bunkai, Jesse Enkamp, Hard to Hurt, and Sensei Seth.
Oh, I
Classic.
know nobody asked B, but now I want to say mine. Hold on. Because I
was about to say the same.
YouTube is still like my main place for doing stuff, but I want to
there's
shout
more,
out.
There's more. I just remembered by doing that. I gotta go subscribe to Metatron.
Oh, I forgot to link my stream everywhere. I should link it places so people can join in on the
I need to
conversation.
subscribe to. No, I don't want to subscribe to any of the other Hema guys. Oh, I do want to subscribe to Scalagrim though.
I agree.
Yeah, Scalagrim and Metatron are really good. But like the other ones that are in that circle, like Lindy Beige and Shadiversity. Like Shadiversity is really good, but I just I don't know, his videos just aren't for me. He's good, but it's not for me. They're too long. Like they don't need your videos don't need to be that. Scala Gladiatoria is another one. Their videos are way longer than they need to be.
I'll watch a 2 or 3 hour video, but only if I'm doing something. Like, I can't sit there and just watch it like this. I have to be like, I'm working on something. Like, that's why at work, that's when I'm listening to, like, news videos that are an hour or video analysis. Yeah. But let me say my subscriptions that I am very proud of. Two Snacks hasn't made anything well, but Absolute Unit, do people not love Tonkatsu Sinclair? Love it. I need her to produce another video again. Let's see. I love, of course, all the theory channels. Game Theory, Style Theory, Food Theory, Film Theory. When they talk about stuff I like it a lot. Very sad, Matt Pat. Hope you find better things. I have a lot of subscriptions for people who just don't make anything anymore. Caleb Hiles is one of my favorite vocalists on YouTube, as well as Jonathan Young, but that shouldn't be like news to anybody, of course. Like, those are the biggest guys and they sound the best. I follow Cartoon Universe a little bit, and I'm in their Discord server. I only really follow them for stuff I watch. They always try to plug other stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm here for one thing! One! Chicken Nugget I follow on TikTok as well, because who doesn't love cutesy little shorts? It's fun stuff.
No, Chicken Nugget only on Twitter and Instagram, not TikTok, because TikTok's icky.
Okay. Well, whatever. Cinema Therapy is also a great one. Like, I love listening to those two guys. Just like that, one's a movie director, like he does mostly short films and stuff like that, and the other one is an actual therapist, and they go into like the filmmaking aspect and the therapy aspects of, like, they're analyzing characters. It's basically just video analysis, video essays, and I love it. It's great. I don't watch CinemaSins as much anymore. They haven't really gone into anything I care about.
Well, they kind of suck.
I agree.
They grow old. I'm not as into it anymore, But, Daria Cohen, has anyone seen her vampire series with Duke and Missy?
No,
I made you watch some, remember? It's always just
I remember it now.
Yeah, they're really great. They're really well made, and I really love them. I'm trying to find people I follow regularly. Some of these are people I used to know and don't make stuff anymore. I probably should go through my subscriptions and clean things out, because, there's a lot of people who just don't do anything anymore, or I fell out of their stuff and I don't care anymore. Epic Rap Battles of History sometimes still makes a few bangers, sometimes. I follow FGS. I love Jules. When Jules was on, I forgot what he was on, but I liked him so much that I followed him to the Future Game Show, which is what it's short for. And let me think. Funky Panda I follow for music. Funky Panda has good stuff. Game Grumps, obviously Game Grumps, because classic. They're great. I love them. I love them so much. I subscribe to Halo Follower, but I just don't dive in as much as I used to. Hot Diggity Demon hasn't made videos in a while. I still follow Ill Will Press. That's like, if you don't know, freaking Foamy the squirrel just ranting about stuff. I fall in and out, but it's still good. Freaking Internet Today. Sometimes I'll listen to news videos from them. Jacksepticeye, because of course. James Lee, great animator. Great animator.
Oh yeah, everybody knows James Lee.
I don't know if you've heard of this guy. He's pretty underground, but he's great. Jer Edits. Pretty cool. You guys should.
I wonder what the guy is actually.
YouTuber though.
I do like him.
No, I'm not really. I don't think he's brony stuff. I watched some of his stuff recently. He doesn't really do much pony stuff. He did upload a video about Marefair, which, why would somebody upload a video about Marefair?
Wow, I liked it, bro. Maybe I'll do that.
Good.
Maybe I'll do
I
that.
saw that video. There were no fair mares in that video, so I don't know how they could have called it Mare Fair when there were no fair mares.
I like his recent video that he uploaded. It was about him making freaking tuna helper with beef and veggies.
That was one of the freaking worst videos I've ever seen. I don't know what.
I liked it when
I
he
disagree.
went
I
to
think
Florida,
it's an interesting video.
and he visited that really cool chick, and she like was like, "What's up?" and he was like, "Oh my god!" and then her fiance was just like, "No."
Yeah, that brawny buck guy was kind of a mean.
Ronnie's the worst. I freaking hate that guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
another
how
person
dare
I
he.
follow and I think is very
Exist.
interesting is Shane Spear. She gets really into some, literary stuff, social media stuff. I think it's very interesting. Let's see.
You guys want to know my interests? It's mostly YouTube, by the way.
Also, follow Burn Donut. I was just going through every single one of my things. But yeah, I gotta go through this and clean things up. Like, holy crap. I'm subscribed to so many people. Vivzy Pop, of course.
Fizzy Pop, I haven't watched them.
Oh, Wow
So
Such Gaming is
basically,
also good. Wow Such Gaming. Okay, I'm done.
Haven't you?
Wow Such Gaming is a channel that like has this series called You Wouldn't Survive, and it goes into like apocalyptic events in movies. Like the most recent one that I haven't finished yet, and they're longer videos, is Why You Wouldn't Survive Starship Troopers Arachnid Invasion. And he used to be more about Left 4 Dead, but he's expanded into other zombie stuff. He's gone into, is Hail the Flood, are they zombies or is it something else? And he's like, well, what technically constitutes a zombie? Like, yeah, he doesn't, I like his videos, but it's something I tune into more occasionally.
That's just a theory.
Sort of. But yeah, I follow a lot of people that I like to keep up with. No one even asked me.
Alright.
I just wanted to put my 2 cents in.
And this is my 37 cents in. I watched this YouTuber channel called Trayton. He's like a horse mask kind of guy. Then Oopaville, he likes to do reaction videos. Wavy Web Surf. If anybody of you know Wavy Web Surf, he makes some pretty good like look deep dives into memes and like other channels that people knew about that fell off. Kit Boga, which does scam call videos. Bald and Bankrupt, which he likes to go to other countries and kind of like the countries that people don't want to go to and kind of like check them out and get into like the culture and stuff like that. Pleasant Green, another channel that talks about scams. Road Guy Rob, Wendover Productions, Beaver Geography, PewDiePie, Buzz and Ben, Ryan Trayan, CGB Cray, Brew, Vlog Creations is funny. He's a guy who lives, I forgot what part of Florida, but he makes the most hilarious freaking pranks. Gus Johnson, Ryan Hall, y'all, which is basically my weather channel. Ryan George, that guy that makes the shorts. Was like, oh, I decided this now. What do he make? He makes like the videos like uh, when they decided to make the internet and all that. And then of course there's Javier Vidana, which is he talks about housing and mortgages and like how to like house hunt and all that. Abroad in Japan, Serpent ZA, Smosh, James Lee, Nefuckers, View and Alike, Pro ZD, Some Ordinary Gamers, Jack Pop's hilarious. He's a kid, but he makes some pretty hilarious stuff. Penguin Zero, which is Moist Critical. Scotty Kilmer about cars. Argo Damon. He's that guy who makes like those freaking animations. Tom McDonald, Nuance Bro, Michael Bordena, Healthy Gamer GG, Geography Now, Discover Connection, Pecos Hank, which he makes tornado videos, which I really like to watch.
Healthy
Very
Gamer
fascinating.
GG makes some pretty good stuff.
He's actually a therapist for gamers.
I know.
Yeah. And
I
then
know
there's
about him. He's really good.
yeah. And then there's Jay Foreman, he's the British guy who talks about Unfinished London. You got Dreg, which is a guy who likes to play around with political biases and all that. Lumix, which he's like the guy that makes, or she, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
who
the
makes-
freaking.
Yeah. Freaking, I'm Princess Celestia.
They gotta bring that back. They haven't done something in a while.
Oh, yeah. And then there's Into Europe, Reason TV, which is probably unsubscribed from, honestly. I don't care for this stuff. Walter's World. You could tell some of my YouTube interests are either politics, or I don't really follow the politics much anymore, or geography. Beast Philanthropy. Oh, yeah, Mr. Beast is who I do watch from time to time. Epic Rap Battles. Iris Chris, Nigahiga. Oh man, that was a classic. Why do I still subscribe to him? But he was such a classic. Mike the Cop, Post 10. Which, by the way, Post 10 is a guy who likes to go to places, unclog drains.
Oh, Post
I don't
10
know,
is
I found it-
great.
Yeah. For some reason, I just sat down and watched him just unclog drains like for a whole evening. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go to work.
Oh, I was addicted to him for like a solid couple months when I still lived in
Is it one of
Connecticut.
those like satisfying kind of things?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah,
I get
where
it.
it's like, oh, we got this really flooded street that's like catastrophic, and he goes in, finds the plug, and like unplugs it. And it's like, that's the problem right there. Literally, the beaver built that there, and also the way they kind of built this drain wasn't properly vented. He's like, wow, he really knows his stuff. He should become a freaking
Yep.
engineer
I
or
have
something.
3 words for you if you have never looked into this on his channel before. Lake, drain,
What?
culvert.
Oh, I've watched those. They are classics of his, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like it's satisfying because it's like, oh wow, I don't think that lake is supposed to be there. He's like, oh yeah, here's the culvert. He goes, he'll also go like into culverts and unplug them, and then boom, like he talks about like little physics behind it and all that. TJ Pones, you got Jordan Howlett. I forgot which guy that is. I'm going into YouTubers I don't even watch much anymore. Oh, but there's Gray Still Plays, David Hoffman, which is pretty good. Everybody knows Saber Spark here.
Oh yeah, of course.
ADV China. Yeah, ADV China is actually 2 motorcyclists that used to like travel, like they lived in China, traveled China, and talked about things that happen in China. They kind of got kicked out of China because of that now. So now they're like in Los Angeles making videos about China in Los Angeles. They're fascinating to watch. The King of Random, which R.I.P. He was a good guy. Approaching Nirvana, Viva La Dirt League. No, yeah, I'm going into freaking channels I haven't touched in a long long time. But yeah, those are usually my stuff I like to look at.
Those are pretty
Good.
Oh
good.
yeah, and Putter Uncut. Anyways, go ahead.
Let's get back to chat because God, are we ignoring him? I mean, we acknowledge one question and go off for such a long time, guys. Sorry, if there's something you want us to hear immediately, again, if you tip like $5 into the tip jar, I will have no choice but to like hear what you said. Unless it has slurs in it, they don't let you do slurs. Let's see.
that's
Paladin
offensive and
MET said, Heather, what is your favorite song from the show so far? From Hazbin Hotel. I think a lot of us are really enjoying Respectless. Like, it's stuck in my head. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's stuck in my head. But who doesn't like Poison? And, yeah.
I have had it on loop for at least half an hour, at least 3 times today.
Yeah, Respectless just keeps coming up on my feed, and I'm like, yeah, I got that itch in my brain that's telling me I want to hear it again. So it's, like, driving me nuts, you know? But, let me see. I'm going through. Yeah, I saw Rusty's thing saying there's 2 Friday the 13th this year, and I'm like, ah, shoot, I don't know if I'm prepared for that. Oh, frickin' Jay said, I told you not to say yes, queen. Pound and Pony kind of reiterated his question. Gojilin goes, 3 Friday the 13th? Man, Jason Voorhees is gonna be busy. Yeah, he's not gonna have time to recover. William's saying, how are we feeling today? Pretty good. Honeydrop says, Heather, be glad that you didn't work for my grandfather. I'm gonna be happy. Yeah. Charles B asks, how long did your Nifty cosplay take to make, please, Heather? It actually didn't take that long because I only made it like the week that I wore it because I was thinking about it and I had stuff tabbed for making a cosplay anyway through Amazon. Everything on Nifty, got it from Amazon. And I was telling Bronny, like I just didn't pull the trigger on buying it for a while. I was just like, because it was like just under $100, and I'm like talking to Bronny about it. I'm just like, gosh, I'm so tempted to put together this cosplay so I can have it ready before the premiere. And he's just like, yeah, you should do it. And I'm like, I don't know what he said actually, and I put a gift with that one freaking Lord of the Rings meme where it's like Bilbo saying like, why shouldn't I? And he just goes, you could. And I'm just like, you're not gonna talk me out of this idea, huh? And I just do it. And he's like, huh, okay, I guess we're doing that now. And I'm like, yes, we are. So I wanted to have it ready for the thing. I really just went through Amazon one day and found a poodle skirt and found all the stuff.
I wanted you to do it because I knew it would make you happy.
I know, I did want to do it. It was great. I did have trouble styling the wig. Like, if you see there's a little curve to it, I wanted that to be more exaggerated. I put it in curlers for like 2 days. I hairsprayed it. I moosed it. I did everything I could. I just couldn't get it to curl upwards as much as I wanted to. So the little curl I had right there was the best I could do. I even used my styling iron for it. It was just so difficult.
Yeah, I think we both have experience of not being able to curl wigs.
Yeah, it's just, I don't want to say it's impossible, but geez, is it difficult.
Hey, have we tried hair gel?
I tried mousse, but hair gel, I guess, is a little different.
Not as strong.
Maybe you'll grab some hair gel and we'll try again. So we'll try that and see how it turns out. Because, Nifty has more of like a coif, and I can't quite replicate it. But I do like how it came out for the most part. I think it looks good. I like the way how I made it. I just have one eye covered, so one eye. We're talking about my cosplay.
Oh.
Let me see. Like, frick, my chat moved around, so I don't know where I am anymore.
Fun.
Sorry to scare you there.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to go through here and just look to see if there are any questions. Gulshan says, now about your favorite actual brony YouTubers and brony. So, okay, just the brony people. Honey, if you don't say me, I think we're getting a divorce.
You are one of my favorites, but that is a requirement. I do love when you make videos, Heather.
I know. I have one I have to edit. Well, am I a brony channel anymore? Honestly, not strictly brony.
That's actually a good question for you and me. Like, would you guys consider my channel pony stuff now?
Our bronies are our avatars for sure, but I'm talking about Hell of a Boss and video essays a lot more. Like, a lot of my cosplays are mostly brony still, but I'm bringing in cosplays that aren't, so I'm not strictly a brony channel. I'm a cosplay, cartoon, also cat video YouTube channel. My TikTok doesn't have as many followers as I do on YouTube. TikTok is where I get a lot of my ideas.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, looking at my channel, the only thing that still stands for pony stuff is going to Mayfair and then freaking the profile picture.
That's true.
I'll be back.
I think it's cool that we use our brony avatars. Like, we don't just like shed it. It's a part of us. We like it. I don't like how other brony YouTubers, or at least they started that way, just don't acknowledge it. Like
Yeah,
maybe they just didn't care for it anymore. I think it's cool. I thought, we've made a lot of friends in that fandom. I'm not going to ignore that part of my history. It's fun.
exactly. Like I'll
And
tell
look,
you, I'll tell you this. I like the whole
still
My Little
what
Pony
they're
and
doing.
Brony fandom has played a big role in my life. So it's like, which goes into the whole thing that I do recommend you guys go watch Brony's Brony debates about us talk about internet being a cesspool, but also a great thing.
Guys, look, I'm holding my Pony OC. And I love my Pony OC, and I want to animate her. I want to draw her. I love her. Look at her. Look at her little the cuteness right there. I'm proud of that animation. It's
Mm.
adorable.
That animation needs a revise. You should
Really?
really like
I
make
think,
her do a cool Kamehameha across the screen every 5 seconds.
No, we should only do that if people tip it.
Oh,
We
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
make it a
yeah.
reward.
Spencer, make that work.
We gotta
What?
make a reward. I will freaking animate the Kamehameha if, like, I get a big enough tip for it.
Do it, Spencer. Do it.
Let's see.
So an animated Kamehameha for a tip.
Yes. Like, if
You know,
someone tips a
Repton
certain amount,
Towers
an animation
style.
I've made pops up.
Okay, so just like the standard animation, just replaced with custom. Okay.
How would that work?
I just put it in for the video file and set
All right.
one of those little.
Then I
bit
just gotta
things.
figure out how to animate a Kamehameha.
Yep.
Just like,
And I already know what amount would trigger it.
how much?
$90.01. Because it would be
It's
over 9,000.
over 9,000. Oh, that's the only way you're getting it, guys. So basically, only Talon can get it.
There are pre-made Kamehameha waves that you
That's
might
not
consider using,
basic,
but if
though. This is good practice for me. I like a chance to animate, and I really should animate this weekend. It's like, it's hard because I gotta edit my video, but I want to make my animation, and I need more time to practice.
Mhm.
I haven't had time to draw. I've actually, with spare time at work, because work has gotten a little better, I've been trying to doodle and draw.
By the way, guys, this is a random question. Should I decide to go try a new profession?
Again?
What profession do you want to try?
I want to get into the general maintenance kind of tech work. General maintenance tech work, because right now I'm a hospitality, I'm a housekeeper, right? It's a good job, don't get me wrong, especially the location I'm at. They pay me great, they pay me all right. It's right up the street. I have no problems. It's just it kind of gets mundane, and I don't like following the same routine all the time. I start to be like, I don't want to do this. Can I change it up? And it kind of becomes a whole headache for them. And it's like, I get it, but like, and also I know I'm house hunting. Now this actually leaves me a quick question. I know this is a stream, but this is something I just want to genuinely ask. Now, when it comes to, talking to the lender, they say that, oh, you need to have at least up to 2 years of work experience. Do they mean 2 years at one job or just 2 years in general?
2 years in general.
Okay, so moving on wouldn't be a problem. Because I think it's just my mother has kind of played a role in that, basically saying, oh, you have to stick to your job and move up in your one job so that way it looks better when you go find a
That's
house. And
true. I wonder if they would think about that. Like, if they've been like, oh, yeah, you've been working, but, like, you switch your jobs every so often, so that seems kind of unstable. Do we want to lend to that? I think that's
exactly.
that way of thinking. I don't know for sure, because I've never had to get a loan other than for my car loan, and I got that right away because I have good credit. Once you have good enough credit, people are just like, okay, here you go. Take whatever you want. And I'm like, okay, thanks.
I mean, yeah, when I talked to my realtor recently about that, she was like, oh, yeah, it's good to hear that you have good credit. I'm like, yeah, because I kept up with my credit payments. I made sure everything's good. She's like, that's a good thing that you have good credit. So looking for a home for you wouldn't be as difficult. It's just you have to, save up more, is basically what she said, in order to actually get into something much more reasonable. The freaking condo we checked out, that place was kind of jank. It was tiny, and the way everything was laid out was kind of like if you're a single person forever kind of laid out. It's like, I kind of want to have a living space for people to come visit too. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, somebody tipped.
Gojillion tip 333. He said, "Oh gosh, I missed it. Where's my tip thingy me jiggy?
It's Stream Elements,
Stream Elements.
Docs,
This one.
which is still not working.
Gosh darn
Okay,
it.
you'll have to go to the Stream Elements website.
All right, that's fine. I'll go to Stream Elements. Don't worry.
Well, you never started the music back up.
Oh, that's true. I'm gonna go to a calmer one. I want some chill music, some chill vibes. Oh shoot.
And
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, I do gotta raise enough income to make them go, okay, we can give you something a bit feasible.
I think I needed a break from the music though. You know, I feel like my brain has just been running real high strung lately.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, Gojillion. I'll read what you said. I'm committed. Thank you.
Find
Gojillion.
Find it and declare it red.
I have an audience in Belgium.
An audience in Belgium. Congratulations, Heather. How do you feel to go international?
I don't even know anything. Anyways, where
Belgium's
Activity
basically French speaking.
Gojillion says, "Here you go, Heather. Enjoy the tip." Oh, thank you, Gojillion. I appreciate it. I'm sorry my OBS docs just don't work when I'm in this format. I'm not sure what's up with that because it works fine when we're doing a gaming stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I need to look into that.
Oh, OBS, what will I do with you? That reminds me, we keep putting it
And
off.
what
We
would you
gotta
do
find a new
without
place
it?
to host the Minecraft server.
I've actually been looking into that and trying to find time to interject and talk about it.
Well, you know, let's go over that in a little bit once I'm caught up with chat
Yep.
because, gosh, it's been. You guys know I'm trying. The audience actually I think has gotten larger, so it's a little more difficult these days. I appreciate it, guys. Just know that that's a huge compliment to me. Let me see. Frank is asking me, how about Animat? I don't really know Animat. Sorry. Also another one, I forgot, I needed to answer the question, what my favorite Brony YouTuber, outside of Brawny, so obviously outside of each other. I liked Silverquill when he made stuff. I don't think that's a new opinion, though, really. I liked some of Sketchy's stuff. I'm trying to think of others that I really liked. I liked Dr. Wolf for a while, but I fell out of it. It wasn't my thing anymore. Though, are we including animators? Because, gosh, did we have some banger animators, you know? There was a lot of great run creators that just don't do anything anymore. They moved on to something else. And sometimes they move on to something good.
I think Argyle just uploaded like either yesterday or today.
Oh, yeah. It probably doesn't show up on my feed because, you know, if you haven't seen their stuff in a while, YouTube just hides it. Yeah. They think you don't want to see it anymore. Let's see. I don't know. Animat. I think I passed here. Woo! Yeah, our chat is long. Charles B said, "Did you hear the Keith David song? It has been." Oh yeah, it was great. Let's see. The Raptors Talent says, "You're not subscribed to me. How dare you?" Yeah, that's how I'm gonna put it. I hope you liked that, Talent. Am I not subscribed to you? I didn't see you on my feed, but I am subscribed to like maybe over 100 people. And I completely, like, I was just trying to go through them alphabetically, and I'm just like, I skipped a lot of them. So you're probably in there. Let's see. Oh, look, there's Coon. It's Jer Edits. Oh, he's so cool. Does he know I subscribe to him? Jer Edits, I'm such a big fan. Thank you for coming to my stream.
Oh my gosh, you're welcome. You want an autograph?
Nathan says, "What about my song?" What was your song, Nathan? Gojillion says,
"Oh wait,
good,
sorry, I was completely distracted." I heard your edits. I was like, huh.
Jer Edits. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. I love his road trip vlogs. Everyone should go subscribe to Jer Edits. I really love those. Dude, I'm not lying. I love those.
Yeah, they're fun. I love doing road trips. I wish I got more footage of me road tripping, but on the way there, I think the one thing that stopped me from doing the continuous recording stuff was literally once I got to Texas. I don't know what it is. It's like Texas is telling me, hey, fuck you.
Yeah. That does seem like the state. Man, your freaking computer's getting loud.
Oh, what's really great? I threw a new battery in this either last week or earlier this week. Feels like it was running like maybe not brand new, but how it was in 2018. it moves
That took-
significantly faster.
That takes a few years off. That ain't bad.
Yeah, I did not realize how bad the old battery was crippling this thing.
Aw.
It's funny how little things like that will resolve an issue with certain machinery, you know? It's like, for example, oh, my car's not working properly. I wonder why. It turns out you just need to get a new axle here. Oh, it's like it's brand new.
Damn.
To be fair, a new axle is not a small thing.
It is a pretty big thing. I'm just saying, like, it's always like the little mundane things that you don't think about.
Yeah.
I'm
Which the
gonna...
axle, guys, if your axle's having faults, get it checked. You don't want to get killed on the interstate.
Nathan was saying his song's from Snow White, the Hi-Ho song. Yeah, I saw that, Nathan. I'm sorry. I'm just going through the chat, and there's so much, and I'm like, since it wasn't a question, I was just like, And, okay, and Paladin also says, Heather, how do you feel about Alistair now that you've seen more of what he can do? You know, Alistair is everyone's favorite boy. Everyone loves him, and I do love him too. But God, do I look at this guy, and I don't know if it's just me, like, just really getting critical about it, but I just look at him, and I'm like, personality-wise, love to watch him. I would not want to fucking live with this man. He's disgusting.
Yeah,
And I'm not saying because of the murder or whatever, or even the fact that he's eating the entire carcass of a deer. It's the fact that the deer's rotten that I'm bothered. And
Oh,
just
God,
like I'd be
no.
kind of like Vaggy and just be slightly like just a little slightly like just slightly less annoyed, just like, oh, this motherfucker again. He's here to do some shit, and he'd love to fuck with me because I'd just be like, oh, God damn it. I'd be like Husk. I'd be like, oh, come on. And I bet I would have traded my soul to him for something. I guess that's kind of why my Demon OC, I, like in her lore, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream, but the Demon OC I use for when I'm talking about Hell of a Boss has lore, because why wouldn't it? I love coming up with stories, but it's mostly just stayed in my head. But, her lore is she made a deal with Alistair to, like, get the V's to stop harassing her, particularly Velvet, because my OC is a club owner, and of course Velvet is like a social media trendy chick, so she of course comes to the club and starts running the point. And for a while, my OC can deal with it, because it's like, she brings money, she brings publicity, it's fine. But she just, of course, Velvet just takes it too damn far, to the point where my OC is desperate enough to go to Alistair and be like, I need your protection, I can't deal with this crazy bitch anymore. And yeah, so she's basically on the same level of Husk of like, God damn it, I gotta deal with this guy if I want to make it through the day.
But Husk, you're not an overlord.
I'm not an overlord, I'm just rich! And that's all you need
I
to
don't know.
do.
I think I did some improvements on mine. For one, it's actually a raven instead of a phoenix. Because, I don't know, gotta stick with the brand.
It's more goth.
No, wait. Didn't
Shut up.
Husk say he used to be an overlord?
Yeah, he did. And I'm just
Yeah,
a club owner, so I have money and some influence, but I'm not, like, overlord level. I don't have, like, power.
Now I want to know, why did he stop being an overlord?
Because he traded his stuff to Alistair. Once you trade your power to him, he gets it all, basically.
Oh, okay.
That's what he implied. Like, I see that, like, he was kind of, like, at a table, so basically he was an overlord with power because he ran casinos. But of course, he being a gambling addict and running a casino probably isn't that smart when there's someone who can beat you. Like, you say the house always wins, but, like, the house can clearly lose to Alistair.
He might have been gambling at other places.
Maybe that's
Because
what happened.
if I recall the details of the deal, he gambled away all his souls and went to Alistair and was like, here's my soul, bail me out of this, please.
Yeah, so freaking that's how he lost it. It is kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that drop. He's like, I used to be an overlord too, and I'm like, no fucking way! No fucking way, dude! That's freaking hilarious. Not hilarious, well, kind of hilarious because how you lost it, but also that's kind of fucking cool. So we know that, like, I wasn't thinking it was, like, I just didn't occur to me, but he's kind of badass.
He definitely fought like an overlord when it was time to fight.
Yeah, like, it's kick-ass, dude. Should I do a Husk cosplay?
I don't know. Does Bronny have a...
Ronnie, you should do a Husk cosplay, and I'll be Angel Dust, and we'll be a ship.
No, you don't need that. I don't need that image.
I need it.
Please, no, that image.
It's cool.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that.
Why
I
not?
don't want that.
You don't want to be
Hey,
I
Husk?
like Aspen Hotel.
Aw. You don't do fun things. It's cosplay.
What happened?
He doesn't want to cosplay with me.
We can do more Sombra and Chrysalis once I get some polypropylene armor.
Okay, fine.
Polypropylene armor. What?
I don't think I can see that being a thing.
Fair.
Oh, Brawny, I can totally see the mix-up with my channel icons. My old YouTube channel has the same, well, not the same plush, but another plush zoomed in.
Oh, why am I tired? Something ain't right here. Did I drink enough caffeine?
Probably not.
Stop drinking coffee. It's late.
Well, you can't stop me.
It's the.
At least switch to decaf.
It's decaf.
Oh, good. If it's decaf, it's
is
fine.
basically
Just don't too much
coffee
caffeine.
without
It's
caffeine.
It's not good for you. Too much caffeine?
What about a combination? Header. How about a combination of Red Bull and Monster
No,
and Rockstar?
don't do it.
I've done it in elementary.
Why'd you do it?
I was curious.
God, this
It was
you
worth
maybe
it,
you
too,
yeah
right?
you could have died from that. Your little heart could have like exploded, like freaking
Worth it.
like freaking Kenny from the South Park movie when they replaced his heart with a baked potato.
Forgot that.
Yeah, God, that was I was like. He's like, hey Kenny, how do you feel? He's like, oh man, dude, I feel messed up. He goes like, well, so we got some bad news. We accidentally replaced your heart with a baked potato, and you only have a few seconds to live. What?
Oh, Heather. My brother, the second oldest one, he was, when I mentioned like the redesign and my OC, when I mentioned yours, he's like, wait, Heather has one, and I had to go on like you had a bar and all, but I didn't know the full story.
Yeah, so basically, if we're going full into that, my OC's name is Bloss. Not Heather Blossom, I just call her Bloss in Hazbin Hotel. She's, of course, an Earthborn Sinner. She was, like, in life, she was part of the Mean Girl group, but not the main Mean Girl. Kind of like, think of, like, if you're thinking of the plastics from Mean Girl, she's not Regina George. She's, unfortunately, the friend who just kind of, like, what was the name of that? You don't even remember her name. The one that tried to make Fetch a thing. But, like, you know, not as desperate. But she was just kind of sticking to the mean, popular girl so she wouldn't get bullied, but also so she could be a little more popular. And, of course, that's what gets you into hell. And she's in hell, and she's kind of pissed off because she's like, man, I spent all my life playing second fiddle to someone else. I'm sick of that shit, so I'm gonna make a club. And that way, since it's my club, I'll be the cool, mean girl, popular girl, and I don't have to play second fiddle to anybody else. But of course, you know, Velvet comes around, and she's basically another Regina George, and she's like, shit, I'm doing this again. And then she gets freaking a deal with Alistair, and it feels like she's the, like, hashtag bitch again. But then freaking, it turns out Alistair's like Regina George, but like worse. Well, not worse than Velvet, because Alistair is tolerable, but he just annoys the shit out of you, because that's Alistair. And he's also scarier.
The only reason why my OC got sent to hell was because he rejected going to fucking hell. I'd be something weird for a bit.
Oh, isn't that so edgy?
Hey, he rejected to go in heaven because the person who murdered him got into heaven.
Oh, I would be pissed too. He'd be like, no, fuck you, I don't want to be in here with that motherfucker. Why did he go to heaven?
I don't know, he's like that quiet kid in the classroom. That was the kind of the whole thing there. And he went on a killing spree on everyone who bullied him. My LC just got caught in the crossfire. And the guy assumed he was like part of the main group of bullies because I mean, he was around them occasionally, but he didn't like stick with them all the time. And plus, he worked with the quiet kid a lot on school projects, and yet he still got murdered for no reason.
Nice.
Death, though. An axe penetrated both his lungs, and he died in a hospital. I mean, he only had like a few days to live. So,
did they replace his heart with a baked potato?
No. Heather, his lungs were like penetrated, like they were open.
They replaced his lungs with baked potatoes.
You wouldn't even survive from that.
No, he wouldn't.
He would not. But yeah, that happened. Also, context: the name of my OC is legit just Raven. I know. Anytime I choose a new name that I stick with for a long time, my OCs kind of just follow. So, yeah.
I'll let you be a bartender in my club.
thing. I told my brother, like, yes, my character's like at the strength of an overlord, but isn't one. Like, he doesn't want to be one.
Oh, I had another OC that was like that. She was like a dragon, and she was like I think about her when I'm listening to like In This Moment or like A Sound of Thunder. Like she's a metal rock star, but she has the strength of an overlord because she's like a freaking fire-breathing dragon. But she's just like, I don't give a shit about nothing but my music. And she's in a band with like 2 hellhounds and this one squid shark drummer. But yeah, she's like, she doesn't give a shit about anything, and she's badass and also really buff and awesome as fuck.
I don't know, like, that's like a thing that my OC still has from the original was like the VR headset that's like acts like a second pair of eyes. But for him to take it off, it hurts. But he at least can take it off and see. Also, funny thing, his teeth, they are not normal demon teeth. They are metal teeth made from angelic weapons.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Why
I
not?
like that idea because like using angelic metals for stuff is like a canonical thing. Using them for teeth, that's pretty whoa.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a cannibal. He actually knew a cannibal. Like, he didn't know she was like a cannibal at all, and she kind of left like nibbles on his arm, and he went through the cannibal colony, and some people noticed that were cannibals, like, oh, someone loves him. He kind of freaked out a bit because he didn't know what it meant.
Did you fucking see the way Valentino licked frickin' Charlie's arm? That just made me think of that.
Ugh.
Oh, I linked a frickin' meme in the art. I think I put it in art show actually, because you know it's art. They made it. But frickin' oh no, I did put it in memes, didn't I? Like the frickin' the second meme I put in today was frickin' like when frickin' Lucifer finds out that Lucifer after finding out about Val licking Charlie's arm and offering her a job, she's like, Dad, please, and he's like, I just want to talk with him. This is a gun in his hand. By the way, guys, check out all the memes in my meme channel. I'm sorry, people who aren't in the Discord server. Check out the memes I post. If you join the $10 Patreon tier today, you can join my Patreon server and see my memes.
Those are funny memes.
I know, they're great memes. They're wonderful memes.
Besides-
Oh, Emerald, did you post that picture of the cat in the Aminos channel yet?
Which one?
In my server, of course. The one that you saw of him in the window. Any good picture you take of him, and I'm just like, you gotta put it in the server. Come on, you gotta. I love the Aminos channel. It's like probably one of my favorites on the Discord server. Like the last picture in here is a freaking Spencer taking a picture of Achilles in the trash can because he's such a little gremlin. He likes to go in the trash can.
Get in there.
I like Raven's last picture in here of your dog just be like looking like a freaking cryptid. Oh yeah,
Oh god.
oh, look at the pictures that Emerald put last time of Zeus. He's like a little baby. He's behind the screen and looking so upset and distraught. And I posted
Deserves it.
a picture of Achilles in the box. Oh, and I also posted all these pictures.
See and work at your bar. He works as a waiter.
Oh yeah, he can work at my bar.
Yeah, so with the whole waiter thing, something unique. His feathers are like the typical raven color. They're black.
Yeah. You should send me a reference. I'd love to see a reference.
Yeah, like, another reference would be my emblem, like my profile picture right now. So, something he kept from his angelic form was the white feathers he had. So, his feathers, like, switch. Like, they'll switch between his mood or essentially anything.
Do you have like a reference? Has anyone drawn it for you? Have you tried drawing it?
I can't draw shit.
Oh, there's
Have
a-
you seen the picture I put in the envelope?
let me see the pictures. Hold on, I want to see what Emerald put in the Aminos channel. Oh my god, the fucking Rattata! Oh god, it's a shiny freaking Alolan Rattata in my attic. My attic looks disgusting, by the way. That looks gross. Do we need to get someone up there to clean it?
I don't think so.
Is that what attics are supposed to look like? Oh, look at the
Yes.
baby. He showed his whole
That's how they're
family.
supposed to look like, Heather.
Is that freaking Zeus? All he wants. Ow. I'm sorry, Zeus. I can't trust neither of yo asses. You've been getting on the fucking. You've been getting on the fucking
Bad.
counter too. Stop getting on the gosh dang counter.
Alright. So now,
Actually,
can we talk Minecraft servers?
Yes.
Okay. So I have currently narrowed it down to, let's see.
Do you have a plug?
What kind?
USB-C.
USB. Where did I? There it is.
I want to see if this even has a charge.
It's C to C.
Uh,
You might be able to charge it off the iPad.
I don't think the iPad has one.
Hmm?
No, because remember, this is an old one. They use the things still. I don't know where I'm going to plug this one. Actually, I don't know if I have that block with me, though. The block that has
No, I can just plug it into the side of my laptop.
Yeah, I gotta see if this thing's even charged. This thing dies if I don't use it. Even while I'm not using it, I guess I need to say. Hold on. I gotta do something for you, Raven.
Oh, as a little side note, my OC messes with the 3Ds.
I hope he
A lot.
does. Also,
Paladin
how would
Tony
you describe
He says Heather has forgot about us. Crying face emoji.
Paladin?
Heather has not forgotten about you.
I'm trying my best, Paladin. Okay, I'm
Do you
sorry.
know how many moving parts there are in the conversation tonight?
There's so many, Paladin. But how would you describe
Paladin,
your
did I
OC's
not
build?
just Paladin? Did I not just reprimand you on my stream
Yeah,
for this same sort of thing? Like, dude, we've talked to you about it before. Like, dude.
like
No,
bro.
sir, they're available at your local Walgreens.
Hold on, I want to get. So Raven, how would you? I need you to describe your character's build. Slender, fit, overweight. What are we thinking here?
Like a mix of fit and slender, but mostly slender. So yeah, just go with slender.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take this off. I need.
Heather needs full concentration.
All right. Oh, hold on. That is too thin of a pencil. I need a thick boy. That's not thick enough.
My brother. Oh my god. Yeah, my brother asked me a few more questions about my OC, like weapons, minus the teeth. That was like one of the first details I told him was the angelic teeth. Here, where's my book? Like my notebook that I keep for this. It was on.
What do angel weapons do to demons?
Kill him. Because you know there's no, like, real way to kill him unless it's an angelic weapon.
Well, I mean, like, does it work like holy magic in other media where it, like, burns them if they touch it?
Not quite.
Probably.
They can hold it, but, like, it's if you get mortally
I
wounded.
disagree.
No. Basically what I'm getting at is, do you bite your lip off if you bite your lip?
Oh! With your teeth, bro.
Yeah, if you nick the inside of your mouth, is that just burning pain?
No, I was
Probably.
thinking about that. I was thinking about that too, but I decided to let it go.
I am real make the point. I didn't really think this one through that part. Actually,
You're gonna have to see how this freaking works.
Because I remember there was an episode of a Disney Channel show called Lab Rats about bionic humans, where the main three bionic people were siblings. So the two brothers got into a bunch of arguments, and one of them got a new bionic ability. So their uncle hooked the other one up, and as they're going through the stuff, he's like, acid spit. Nah, you'll melt your face off if you drool in your sleep.
Did he burn his face off?
He didn't get that bionic ability, so no.
Oh, thank God. Man, that is something I
They would have
didn't think
shown
of,
that on
actually.
Disney Channel.
But a bit. Okay, so. Alright, next book. So, things I did keep from the original OC were the wires that could come out of his hands. Like, he can plug into any electronic in the vicinity.
I was
So
drawing
he's
your
kind
waist like a girl for a sec. Sorry.
Like, he's kind of like Vox, but more ahead of him. Like, since the VR headset and all, he could.
Yeah, he's like modern day Vox, and Vox is kind of like just like a dude that's keeping up, you know.
You can't deny though, his song that he did was amazing.
The song with Alistair, where Alistair totally pwned him.
Yeah. I like the voice. I like the voice of Vox. It's good.
Yeah, think it's cool. Like I think it's better than the fandom voices. If I'm gonna say that, a lot of fandom voices for Vox and Valentino, like were very dependent on modulation, and I hated that. So I'm happy with what we got.
Yeah. I would find out how like firebenders use electricity
Kind of.
from like Avatar, the last airbender.
No, yeah, I get it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So like if he gets in a fight with Vox and Vox shoots electricity at him or something, he can just
Oh, he's gonna do the freaking Zuko thing where he's like,
Yep.
yeah, that's fucking cool. I like that. Man, it is a lot harder to draw with this thing.
Yep. Well, if you unplug it, does it instantly die?
Let's see.
What kind of chip flavor?
They are popcorn
Yes.
white cheddar.
Let me let this charge for a bit, because this is really difficult like that.
Ew. You eat salt and vinegar? Why are you a mom?
Actually, the funny part is my mom does not like salt and vinegar chips.
Well, your mom is
My brother and I
Texan.
love them.
Your mom is Texan.
Oh, also, can I show everyone my stickers on my iPad case?
Well,
yeah.
that's cool, man. That,
I have a
like,
dolphin sticker on my Xbox now,
It's on my
along with the darkrobot.com. I think you saw that on the Nakama, the lung.
uh-oh.
But I got some dolphins added to it.
Dolphins.
Yeah, rainbow dolphins. Like, my friend had, like, a whole backpack full of stickers. They're like, here, take some. Okay, he really didn't say take any. I just kind of just snagged it. He's like, okay. Because he has way too many. Like, there's, like, a pocket full of them in his backpack.
Jeez.
And he's kind of it's just this person that just grants stickers from now.
Oh, Powden brings up a fair point. Because Hell of a Boss is a spinoff, we can kind of go off the rules we see there. He says, holy weapons hurt them, but it does not burn them. Stolas was held by holy rope. He had holy rope that was probably forged from angelic weapons, and it only held him. It didn't, like, burn his skin or anything.
Yeah, well, I knew with the Holy Rope specifically, that had a disabling effect on the abilities of demons.
Yeah, that too. But it doesn't seem to actively hurt them until you, like, start to stab them or something.
Yeah, which is why I asked if biting yourself with angel teeth is gonna suck.
Probably, I would think. I don't think, like, it's gonna burn him to have it even in his mouth, though.
It'll probably kind of leave some scar in his mouth, but they're not too
Or maybe
bad.
there's some
We
kind
can see
of,
you can heal.
like casing.
True! Okay, hold on, I'm writing it down.
Like maybe the teeth are in an insert and the insert is what's in the gums, or maybe they're just freaking dentures.
Maybe they're just dentures.
They're definitely not dentures.
No, they're definitely dentures.
You're old!
Yeah, they should be.
Here's a thought: have we seen any of the the Has-Been Hotel / Hell of Boss demons handle silver?
No. I mean, I don't think so. They hold metal stuff, but nothing has been said to be silver.
Yeah, because it's very common in a lot of media that silver burns impure creatures.
I don't know if they're going off of the silver logic. It's hard to say.
I don't know; they haven't done it yet.
Yeah, they haven't really pointed it out. There's characters that clearly wear gold that I've seen, but I haven't seen silver.
Well, gold doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying.
Unless
no
you're
one-
dealing with a were-rabbit.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, we haven't canonically dealt with silver. We've seen people wear gray stuff, but it's not, like, confirmed it could also be stainless steel. When you see something yellow and jewelry-ish, there's no way it's not gold.
I got me thinking now. It's like if there is the silver thing, that's gonna be interesting.
Anyway, just my OC rolling to town, tying up all the demons with holy rope like Spider-Man.
Yeah, your freaking OC fits into this.
That's something my OC does. Once I learned of holy rope, I have a metal arm that I have a lock of Princess Celestia's hair in it so I can use her magic. So I just also put holy rope in there so I can do that.
Why not?
Oh, Heather, what age is it? Yeah,
What?
like the age for your Has-Been Hotel scene.
Well, considering the fact that she died in the 80s, canonically, I guess she'd be, like, if we're saying we're in the 2020s, and she died in the 80s, she's, like, 90, 2000, 2010. She's, like, canonically, she could be over 50 years old. But, you know, because they're, like, how they look in hell doesn't reflect their ages because, you know, you don't really age if you're a Earthborn sinner in hell. I canonically have that she dies at about 19, which she's also pretty bitter about. Because, like, yeah, she's like, oh, my life was just starting.
I don't like the similarity between our OC.
Did they? Oh, but God, you probably did it because you died at 19. I made it, like, I have story reasons why she died at 18. I mean, 19.
Hey, they lucky I didn't go younger.
Don't go younger.
Is part of your hell if you die underage that you're not allowed to drink even in hell?
Hell doesn't give a shit.
No, that is a good question. That's a good question.
Well, my OC doesn't care.
Does hell abide to United States constitutional law?
That's true, because in Europe you can drink if you're a teen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, time to go to Europe.
Yeah.
Depends on what the nationality is of
They
the
have
demon
it
that's
going
running the
right.
bar.
You know, that reminds me of a story that Will Smith told in an interview once, that freaking, his son, they were like, okay, so what do you want to do for your, like, 16th birthday or whatever? And he goes, I'd really like to go to, I think it was either England or someplace in Europe. And they go, and they're at a restaurant at one point, and they're, like, giving him the wine list. It's like, what would you guys like to drink? And he tries to order something. And he's like, what are you doing? And he's like, well, Dad, the drinking age in this country is 16. And it's like, and I realized right then, that's why my son had even asked to go to that country. It's because he wanted to be able to drink. And then he just goes, he pulls out the loophole and goes, wait a minute, son, you weren't born until 11 p.m. this night, this many years ago. So technically, you're not 16 yet. So you don't get to drink. And that's
Well,
like,
technically, Dad, this place is pro-life.
Gotta go to
Life
Mexico
begins at
now.
conception, so I'm
Mexico.
9 months older than it says I am.
oh my God. So yeah, I was just like,
Fun fact, someone argued that in court and won when they got booked for underage drinking.
Why not? Sure, why not?
Yeah, they were like 20 or something, and cop booked them for underage drinking. They said, so here's my date of birth, but this state has in its legislation that life begins at conception. Therefore, I am 9 months older than this says I am. Therefore, I am legal.
See,
So
this
judge
is the
like,
problem with pro-life states. You get people to get away with this shit.
Problem, that's a
Yeah,
benefit.
you pro-life states.
I
Time,
find that funny, though.
It's
time
hilarious.
to get dragged
But
together.
at one part, I'm like, come on, Will Smith, let your freaking son have some wine. He went this far at being clever. Why you gotta do him like that? But I guess it was super funny, though. It was super funny.
Excuse me. Okay.
But also, Heather, how the did you not think about, like, the whole high school thing I was saying there?
I don't know.
Quiet kid at all? How did you not put that together? And yes, I am 19 and all, I'm still in high school.
That's, yeah.
Kinda.
Well, actually, why, yeah, your OC would be like 17, 18 if that happened to them. But
I could go off of some things that have happened to me, so I could do that.
Well, yeah, but I did that for my OC because, like, I based most of her personality off of who she would have been in high school, because that's where she committed her biggest sins of being a bully, of being a bad person, just because she didn't want to get hurt. She didn't live in a good, well, like, her parents weren't, like, broke or anything, but the thing is, she had a very bad sibling who made home life bad. Like, her parents just spent most of their time trying to control their oldest child, which left her and her younger brother just kind of in the wind. And so, you know, troubled home life also equivalates into, like, being a bad person at school. But of course, she, like, her parents are enablers, so no one really called her out on those actions. She was, however, really good to her younger sibling because there was no one else to take care of them but her. But she died because in a scramble with her older sibling who was causing problems again, like, she tried to, like, freaking... She actually died nobly trying to protect her younger sibling, but freaking older sibling is bigger and stabbed her in the throat and she died. So she's still not over that. And who could be, really?
I think as a little tie-in, it would be interesting, like, for your OC and my OC to be related, but, like, distant, like, they're, like, an ancestor, essentially.
You could always do adopted family.
But
I
the big
am
question
kind
is,
of making
did your
it that,
OC
like... I am kind of making it that, like, my OC's, like, her staff of her club, she treats very well, because, you know, she treats them how she wish she would have been treated in certain situations. Not like just as her minions, like a typical mean girl would, even though she's kind of like, yeah, I'm the big bad mean girl now, but she's not actually mean to, like, she's mean. She tries to be mean, but she's like not mean to the people that work for her, because she's just like, I hated when the mean girl would treated me like shit. Because even if you're friends with the mean girl, she's still pretty shitty.
And I know that because I've seen large groups of that at my school.
Yeah, it's just prevalent in high school, and she was just one of those girls who, like, latched onto the big popular girl because they wanted to be popular, and they also didn't want to be bullied by the popular girl, at least not as much as everyone else. So, of course, that meant she would do some shitty stuff, too, but, you know, it kept her sane. Like, I dreamed she would be, like, the freaking, person who, like, whenever, like, the Regina George in her life would be like, hey, let's fuck with this person, she'd be like, oh, yeah, of course, let me, like, squat behind him, and you'll push him, and I'll be the person that shouts out, like, hope you had a nice trip, see you next fall, kind of bullshit.
Lol.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, the idea the two of them are related, like, one of your OC siblings survived and kind of just had kids on their own, and like had a family, started a family of their own. And
that could actually work out. Like, her younger sibling, Cannon, just traumatized by, like, because, of course, like I said, she died trying to protect her younger sibling because the older sibling was was a drug addict fuck-off who stabbed her in the neck, and the younger sibling saw and got really traumatized by that. But rather than, like, becoming like her, and because of bad things happening, becoming a worse person, he tried to be a better person because he saw what his older sibling became. And so I'm thinking that they become a doctor because, like, they were very sad that they weren't able to help when she was bleeding out. So they became a doctor. So if that situation ever arose again, they'd know what to do. But because, of course, when she died, the younger sibling was younger. They were still a kid. And I in my brain, they're like maybe like 7 when it happens, which is really fucked up. But like, it is sad, but yeah, that's what it meant to be. It's supposed to be the big traumatic moment. But, you know, you see that in the hell, of course, Bloss becomes kind of like, I don't know if to say not better, not that much worse, but not better after it. She's so super bitter about it, but she definitely has changed her perspective, but maybe not for the best, so probably just becomes worse. But her younger sibling becomes better for what happened. Like, they're not thankful for it, but they're trying to be better so they can make her proud wherever she is when you go after death, and to not be like the older sibling that killed her. So they become a doctor and they have a successful life. And I was gonna put that, like, you know, they have a child, a daughter, and name it after her. But hey, you can also be a son that they have that they tragically lose, but, you know.
I was kind of going with, like, just, like, 2 generations down.
2 generations down. That's not in my timeline, because, again, this happens in the 80s, so her siblings would be, like, adults now having kids.
Oh, okay, never mind, yeah. It's just like, he doesn't...
You can be, like, a cousin's kid or something, a second cousin.
How dare you?
You can be a second cousin. The only family, because I'm thinking that the older sibling who killed her is still alive and in jail for something, but not for killing her, but they're in jail, but they're still alive. That's also something that pisses her off, that, like, he's not in hell yet. But, where was I going with that? I forgot. But she does have family in hell. That's where I was going with it. That's what helps her through, like, the beginnings of being in hell. She finds her grandpa in hell, and her grandpa was the best grandpa. Like, I make it that he's, like, the idyllic grandpa. He's sweet, gives her candy, gives her money when she, gives her candy and money when she's a kid, and he's the best person in the world, and he died. But I make it the reason he's in hell is because he was one of those old people that had multiple families. So, like, God was like, what the fuck? And he's in hell because of that. It's like, I even made it like a joke if someone asked her about it. It's like, hey, the only person I love in this freaking Hellaverse is my granddad. And he's right over there, and he's, like, about to grab a freaking waitress's butt, and she just throws a can at him. It's like, I don't need another sexual harassment lawsuit, you pervy piece of shit. He just goes, I love you too, grandbaby. And she's like, love that bastard. He was not good to my granny, though. He deserves to be in hell, but I love him.
I feel like, how would this meeting go between the two of us? He's like, mine meeting yours, like, he really wouldn't consider you, like, any, like, other relative, but, like, more as, like, the ideal older sister.
It's like,
he doesn't have any older siblings.
And that's why she's like, you know what? You're like my cousin who I didn't talk to's kid, but you know what? You're cool. Come work at my club. So that's why I want to put your design together. So if I ever make art of my OC, like doing stuff in the club, I can put you in the background doing something.
Yeah, another thing that happened. My OC is like super fucking lonely, and my brother found this entertaining. He decided, since he's great with technology, may as well do something that no one has tried yet in hell. And that is to make a wife. It worked.
Make a wife? Oh man, are we on in a weird Frankenstein shit?
No.
Come on down to build a bitch.
Like,
This ain't build a bitch. You don't get to pick and choose if my eyes are brown or blue. I'm freaking quoting a song I can't remember, though I love a cover of it. That's a good song.
Isn't this song called Build a Bitch?
It is. It's a song called Build a Bitch, but I don't know if what I've heard is like the original version of it or just the copy that I love, or the cover that I love, I should say. Hold on, let me look it up. I'm gonna put Build a Bitch.
Like, the only reason why
Yeah, not that one.
He didn't know what romance it was at all, but the robotic wife he had, she has no soul, so his goal was
I like the Build a Bitch from Bella Porch. Bella Porch's cover of Build a Bitch I really liked. That's the version I know and I love it. It's Rain Paris. Bella Porch is the person who wrote it. Rain Paris, who did the rock version, is my favorite. I don't want to play it because copyright music, but guys, look up Rain Paris, Build a Bitch. That's a great song. All right, let me catch up with chat. We've been, like, talking for so long.
Yep. And once we finish that, we do need to have this Minecraft conversation.
We have to have the Minecraft conversation before I forget. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. We're doing great. We're doing great.
Yes.
Let me find where I left off. There's Jared Edits, one of my favorite YouTubers. Let's see. Pound and Pony T says, we're getting Heather lore! You're getting Bloss lore. I love just spewing out my lore because I don't have time to write it down or draw stuff, so if I can just spew it out and y'all absorb it, that's great. I really should draw and write my stories and stuff, but God, where's the time? I have to work an accounting gig 5 days a week, 8 hours. We all gotta do it, and then I gotta freaking commit time to exercising and being healthy, and by the time I'm done with all that, I gotta go to bed.
Wait, Heather, you work as an accountant?
I work in an accounting office. I'm not the accountant. I'm like the accounts receivable. So, like, you know, I'm processing the payments. I'm making statements and reports and meeting with attorneys on the regular.
I'm following too much of your path now. My goal is to be an accountant, but it's mostly because of my mom.
It's just stable work. People need accountants. It's like stable work. Don't get me wrong. It's on the best of days, it's monotonous and boring. And on the worst of days, it's stressful and everyone's on your ass for something. But it makes enough money to get by. So what are you going to do? It's what you got to do.
True.
People do it because they got to do it. I don't think anyone's been an accountant because they love accounting. If you do, you're a freak.
Here's some suggestions on, like, when you're working on there to see, like, think of writing something down. Like, example, when you're on a plane coming over or something, long car trips, write some things, like jot some things down, give some story, add some
bro, totally. Like, I have on my phone, because that's what I have on me all the time, my phone, I have like a I have a freaking to-do list app, and sometimes I'm just using that to list things I think about for my stories. Like, actually, let me see what I have on here. I've carried this to-do list app and this account from phone to phone, so I always have this stuff because I don't want to forget ideas. And sometimes I'll tell Bronny ideas that I have in my sleep, so like maybe he'll remember them, but I don't know, he forgets sometimes. That freaking, honey, that one nun thing I had a dream about, let's remember that. I think that'd be a funny series of books. Oh, hold on. I gotta knock this off my grocery list. I bought my
need to do a lot of research on what it's like.
I do. I was trying to listen to a documentary at work about nunneries because I don't know how nunneries work. I wish I could go to a nunnery and take a tour. That'd be fun and interesting. I like museums. I don't know if anyone knows that. I haven't been able to go to one in a while, but I like museums. They're fun.
Take me with you.
Yeah, let's go to a museum if you come over. Let's go to the aquarium. I want to go to the aquarium, bro.
Fear the aquarium.
Come on, let's look at the sharks. I want to look at sharks.
As long as I don't see a anglerfish, we're fine.
I don't think they
I
have
got so
those. They
lucky.
can't transport
Okay.
those.
I know they're deep sea creatures, but like, have you seen Roanoke Gaming? He's like a guy who goes into like in depth on diseases.
Guys,
like,
I don't mean to
viruses.
give away too much of my thing, but I have so many lists. There's grocery list, to-do list, chores, finance, and then there's video ideas. My crochet list of stuff I want to crochet. There's things a travel to-do list of things I want to travel to. Video game ideas because I have video game ideas too.
What's on your travel to do list?
Oh, it's not very long. I put Minnesota on here. I want to go to Minnesota. I thought of that
Why?
at some point.
You're gonna go to Minnesota
I'm down
and get one of those
if we
little kids
all get
Coca-Cola.
together and do a freaking road trip to Minnesota.
This is why I wanted to go to Mall of America.
Oh, there you go.
Where's I gotta put on here the Giant Bass Pro Shop in Tennessee.
Like, that's a thing.
Yeah, it's the
giant-
big freaking pyramid building. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
literally-
I wanna
you're
go
passing-
there.
I think it's through.
Memphis.
I think it's in Nashville or Memphis.
It's in
yeah, yeah.
Memphis. It's
And
for sure in
You'll,
Memphis.
you'll be driving down. You'll be driving down Interstate 40, and so like right off Interstate 40.
Hey, how long would it take us to get
Oh.
there?
Should take at
Like,
least 10 hours.
Probably closer to 14.
14
What do you
hours.
guys
I was
do on
gonna
stuff?
say, would it be a
Well,
weekend
no,
trip we
it's
could
12
do?
hours from here to Nashville, and then another 2 hours east or west rather to get to Memphis.
Oh, yeah, I'm in North Carolina.
I wish it was a quick
Hey,
trip, then we
Heather.
could go. What?
Heather, what if I come over like a bit for not Thanksgiving, my spring break I have.
You could do that. You know, just
Right.
pick a time. You can come
like,
over.
Yeah, I'll just need to find out what days that I want to go. I do
Oh.
want to appear on a Chaos and Crochet stream as
Read
for
this
fun.
without
I can
context.
always change the schedule for you. Oh, what is it? Freaking
You know?
just rolled into the shop.
No, the one below it.
What is this? Doesn't get more convenient than a yacht.
Yep.
Doesn't get more convenient than a yacht. Just gotta toss them to either side of you and eels can charge up. I'm about to thunder cunt this car battery into the ocean. My god, that's a good one. Oh, I have on my travel to-dos Japan, obviously. I put on the list underneath Japan Cherry Blossoms, Bunny Island, Hello Kitty Cafe, and Pokemon Center. The places I want to visit in Japan. I
I gotta go back to Australia. I want me some kangaroo.
I'm gonna put that on the list. I have Italy here, the Colosseum, and generally Rome. But let's see. That's not even the end of my list. I have Blu-rays that I want. I have a has-been list, which is basically just all of my character stuff and everything I want to do for my OCs. Like I have my Dragon Demon OC, Bloss doing 80s stuff, Bloss putting Katie Killjoy in her place, how Bloss met Angel Dust.
Wait, hold on. Speak of Katie Killjoy, why did they change your voice?
Because they wanted Brandon Rogers to be in there, and people love Brandon Rogers.
I know, but
He's
still,
hilarious.
I kind of did prefer the original.
Cool, yeah.
I preferred a lot of the original voices.
Well, I think it's
Yeah, I
fine.
like the original voice for nice. But I do like some of the new voices, like Angel Dust and Huskers. I do like
I
those
think
voices. And Alice.
It's
Husk's original voice was better.
I do kind of like, I'm stuck on that voice, but I'm thinking it's either like the union stuff, like everyone said, or it's also that she wanted Broadway singers because this was going to be a musical show. And she wanted Broadway singers.
Even the singers that she had were better originally. Like it's just
There was only
no,
one
she
singer
got
in that.
she got suckered into the idea that you needed the big famous names in order to be successful, and she dumped her old crew over it. And I think that's very disloyal, and I don't think that was the right thing to do.
No
And
one seems mad
think it's
about it.
of lesser quality because of it.
I don't agree with that. I'm going to say, I don't agree with that.
I
I don't think
disagree
it's
with
true.
It is your God-given American right to be wrong.
It is your God-given right to be so freaking arrogant, I guess. You don't know if you're right. You're not in the room. You're not in this person's head. You can't be convinced that every time you have, like, a hunch on something, it isn't correct. You've been proven wrong before.
Ooh.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong now.
That doesn't mean you're right.
and that's why I
Humble
disagree with
yourself.
that.
I mean, I'm wrong.
Humble yourself. You're probably not right.
Stay on the neutral ground. That's my only opinion. That's what I've been. Heck, when the controversy with the whole Halo TV show for season 2.
Oh yeah, we were looking
I
at
stayed on the middle ground.
I was looking at
But
clips
Heather,
of it, and
you
it
are-
looks kind of good, but like then I'm hearing like everyone say it's so lame, and I'm like, I don't know, bro.
At 10 minutes of the stream, 10 minutes of the stream, last comment, questions, or concerns, please say them now or hold on for a minute next stream.
I have to be able to look at the comments actually if we're gonna get through this. Let me see. MLP videos. Heather Lore. Pound and Pony T says, "How about Angel Dust? What about Angel Dust? I like him. He's fun. I actually think that's a great voice actor. It almost sounds like the original thing. So like I could barely tell the difference. But I'm not great at telling these things. Like I couldn't even tell that they switched Millie's voice at the beginning.
You could slightly tell, but it's like the guy's doing a good job.
Yeah. Gojillian
the song
says,
Poison was amazing.
or do a Cadence and Shining Armor cosplay? I guess. I don't know. I haven't had real desire to do Cadence. But Brownie does have a Shining Armor cosplay, sort of. Poundin says, Heather, what are your thoughts on the villains of Has-Been? They're fun. Aaron says, Gretchen Wieners! Gretchen?
I wouldn't
Gretchen
call my
Wieners?
Shining Armor outfit a cosplay.
It's
so
like
much
a
as
casual
a
cosplay to
peak
me.
outfit.
You know, casual one.
Something interesting for New York, and I didn't know existed.
Gojillian says, nice stickers. Thank you. Poundin says, why do the warrior angels look like imps? I did hear, I don't know, I heard this on Cartoon Universe that, like, Vivzy Pop pointed out that if, like, when angels go to hell, they have a whole more hellish look, and if a demon were to go to heaven, they'd have a more angelic look. It's just the environment. So maybe that's why, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Gojillian says,
They're two
they're
different
gonna head
ones.
out. Good night, Gojillian. Thank you for $3. I love you. Noah redacted a message. Honeydrop says, my husband Hotel is actually someone who sells her souls to work helps souls to work through to be reincarnated. Oh, that'd be cool. So perhaps can have a proper second chance to live a better life. Maybe that'll be the ending of Has-Been Hotel. Rather than going to heaven, it's like, you know what? Let's send you back to Earth with a new life and you can try again. Maybe. That'd be interesting.
Yeah,
Noah
okay.
says, hi, I just created Equestria Girls Harmony Quest video game and published it to Outright Games. If I ever get it's made, would you play it? Yeah, totally. Like, dude, freaking tell us about it if that happens. That'd be totally cool. Poundin says, I need to see the Harry Potter show in New York. Shop, not show.
Yeah, the shop.
Ah.
That's what I didn't know that was I didn't know there was a Harry Potter shop.
Oh! I was thinking Harry Potter show. Are they doing the musical again? Was there a Harry Potter musical, or am I just crazy? There was a Harry Potter musical.
Yeah, there was.
I'm like, I didn't hear about it, but like I didn't hear much about it, so it probably wasn't good. Brownie, I'm out of Cabernet Sauvignon.
Well, good thing we only got 8 minutes left.
Mm.
We were at next to that one barbecue place that we're getting to cater. There was a Total Wine, and I had Brownie go in there because I was looking for a particular Merlot. I should have grabbed that Cabernet Sauvignon you found because I was looking for a Merlot from that brand, but they didn't have any. And I was just like, well, I won't spend money if I can't find what I want. But here I am, out of my red wine, because my bottle's empty, and now all I have is sangria. And like, I hadn't tried the sangria from this brand before, but I just tried it because it was a good price. And I didn't like it as much. I wasn't enjoying it the last time I drank it as much. But now I have no more red wine.
Well, time to go buy some tomorrow.
I guess, maybe
I know
I
a good
will.
one you can get. You should get the one that tastes good.
Oh, Heather,
I do
you
like
can tell the-
Woodridge. Woodridge is pretty good. Maybe I'll go to Aldi's because Aldi's has, like, they have the Winking Owl brand, which is pretty good. And it's
Aldi's
very
has Aldi's nuts.
They do. I did
Yeah,
find
Alright,
nuts
I've had
very.
enough these notes jokes. Please, I don't need to hear any more.
Yes,
Oh
you do.
yeah, well there's a Lidl near me, and you know it's kind of a little dick.
Okay, that was a good
Ooh.
one.
Huh?
That was a good one. I'll give you that
Yeah.
one. It was
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, exactly. Because there literally is a place called Lidl next to my house.
Weedle.
Heather, tomorrow, we could probably do more of the OC stuff tomorrow because there's like 4 pages worth of shit on this.
Yeah, maybe we should chill while I'm trying to animate, and I'll try to draw like an idea of your OC. That'd be good, and I can just sit down and talk with you and maybe animate.
Yeah, because there's like 4 outfits we're gonna have to go through anyway.
Yeah, well, try to pick the most simple one for me, because I can draw, but I don't draw great.
We'll stick with the waiter one for now. That's like
Yeah,
the
that way
base.
I'll know how to draw you if I put you in the background of my stuff.
Yeah. Oh man.
Maybe I'll try
Hey,
to...
maybe when I visit for spring break, we could possibly record some lines for some background dialogue.
Oh yeah, if I come up with a project, I'll let you know. But like, yeah, there's multiple ways to do things, and you have a pretty alright microphone if you had some, like, Audacity is a free recording program. I don't use it these days. I'm always using Bronny's setup because he's like, he has a film degree. He does that stuff. He knows the material and junk. But like, Audacity is what I used to use before I used Bronny's stuff, and it's a free program. You can record stuff on there with your microphone, and you can convert it to like MP3 or WAV and send it to me. There's ways to do what you want to do with what you have. You find a way when you really want to. Also, it's the last 5 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now or hold your silence until the next stream.
I have last minute concern. We really need to sort this Minecraft issue out.
Okay, so let's begin.
Okay. So
What are
I'm
the
currently between 3 options here. Voodoo servers. I've been going everything based off the 8GB tier, so this would be $16 a month. There's Pebble Host, where we have the pro options, 8GB would be $18 a month, but they also have a basic option where it would be $8 a month.
I disagree.
Like the cheap which is basically the Bronny in me, says we should probably go with the $8 a month method. But do we have reviews? Do we have like quality report?
I could dig for those 4.
Yeah,
but
I'd like to
also,
know.
Aternos has a paid service, and looking into it, it might be worth at least trying.
How much is it?
That's the complicated thing. They charge based on how much you use.
So it would be more expensive than someone when we're actually using it, and super cheap when we're not.
Maybe.
How
So here's the thing. They have a credit system. 100 credits equals $1.11, something like that. I think their minimum purchase quality is like 300 credits or so, which would be close to $5, I think they said. Basically, it's 1 credit per gigabyte of RAM per hour. So if we do the stream, let's say that's 2 hours. 2 hours, then I stay up until like 2 in the morning, so it ends up being 4 hours with 4 gigabytes. What does that come to? Hold on a minute.
Comes to $5.
It's 1 credit per gig of RAM per hour.
Yeah,
So we're doing 4 hours, 4 gigs of RAM. So it would be 16 credits. So what does 16 credits work out to? Less than $1, definitely.
But didn't you say the minimum had to be like...
Well, that's the purchase thing. The credits stay on your account.
Oh.
And I think they also have a 10 credits for every 30 days storage fee, but if you use the server, that's only if you don't use the server. If you use it, they deduct the storage fee from what you're already using.
So I guess that'd be a question of like, how much am I really paying? This is a little confusing.
It is. Also, I am doing very vague terms. They have per second billing.
Jesus Christ, that is so...
So if we only use it for half an hour, you're only going to pay for half an hour.
I guess...
But also something I noted with this is that it said somewhere on here that multiple users can contribute credits to one server. So I'm just on it for like 7 days a week, then I'd be paying for it.
I mean, that sounds like a good deal.
Is it, do you think? I'm not sure I follow. It seems...
I mean, Spencer would basically be spending the money to keep it running while you just come in and play a little bit, go hee hee ha ha, you know?
He's making a point here, Heather.
Yes.
But also, that's a
so
lot
you
to
can
talk
adjust the
about.
RAM whenever you boot it up, so if it's just going to be me, I can turn down the settings and it'll be less expensive.
That's good. I guess if you can figure out what that averages to with our usage and get me a clearer picture, then we'll see how that goes. As far as the other one goes, I want to know quality report. Like, what are other people saying about it? How good is it?
Yeah, I'll definitely be looking into all of that.
Yeah, so as far as those options go, this I'm not sure about because I don't have a clear idea on even how much it costs. The cheaper one me is saying let's get the one that's $8 a month because that sounds the cheapest.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Pebble's pretty reputable. I think they've sponsored Linux Tech Tips a couple times.
What's it? Yes, frickin' it's boring, I know.
I had to do the crickets. It was tempting. Also, we are
done with stream time. So if you're interested in this conversation and you know anything about these Minecraft server hosting sites, by all means, put it in the comments once we tune off so I can review them later. I'd love to hear what you guys think, especially you, Honey Drop. You usually know a few things. So let's follow up on chat. Gretchen Wieners, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to find things that happened after we were getting the 10-minute mark. Uncle Julian went night-night. Honey Drop, we talked about her. Noah had... okay, Nathan, sing with me. Hi-ho, it's time to home for work for bed. I don't know the tune of that song very well. Jay says, I miss Aldi. Do you not have Aldi? It's pretty good. Pony T says, Heather, do you think Cherry Bomb will show up soon? I think so. In the next couple episodes they drop.
Mentioned her in one of the episodes.
Did he? What did he say?
I was looking up, like, where the heck's Cherry? Turns out Angel Dust calls her Sugar Tits, and he was complaining about her while they were reviewing his portos.
Really? Was it?
Yeah, like, he was like, yeah, I got this reward, and Sugar Tits thought that she had it with her seed, or something like that.
Is Cherry Bomb also a porn star?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I guess that's what they're going with? Because she was like not an overlord, but in the pilot, she was like a freaking, a turf, like she was like a lord of something, because she was, Serpentius was a kingpin. I don't know if they're going with that, because they said the pilot was for the most part canonical. So, like, Serpentius was supposed to be like a kingpin, so he had some kind of sway. And Cherry Bomb was beating the crap out of him in the first episode, like throwing bombs and doing her own thing. So I thought she was just kind of like into gang shit. I don't know.
Ooh, Heather, when do we know when the next episode releases?
I actually do know. I actually sent that to Brawny not long ago. They had an article about it that I found that were saying the release schedule. Hold on, I gotta check my freaking messages with Brawny real quick.
Yeah, you gotta send me that because I need to know.
For sure. Actually, I screenshotted it. I don't know why I'm going here. I can just go to my screenshots.
I did send you a few things that you might enjoy.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
About Laker Company.
Here it is. Let's see. Episode 1 was January 19th. We got the first 4 episodes. January 26th, we get episode 5 and 6. And February 2nd, we get episodes 7 and 8. So they're doing 2 episode drops.
Second is that?
Yeah, February 2nd for the last 2, because they're only getting 8 episodes this season. Like, I don't know why they made the season so short. I guess when they got signed on, that was all they were going to give them. Season 2 has already been confirmed. But yeah, we only get 8 episodes this first season. The next 2 episodes drop the 26th, which I believe is Friday, this coming Friday. But they might do it like how they did this week, and it actually drops the night of the 18th. So maybe the night of the 25th, but it looks like it's going to be the 26th. And the next Friday is when we're looking forward to the other 2 episodes. And then we're done with the season, which, my God, is that quick. And why would they only give them 8 episodes? Like, when I think of a season, I'm at least thinking into the late teen of numbers, like 17 or something.
Have you not seen the Halo TV show? Doesn't have that many episodes for season 1.
Is this just a new thing? Is this just a new thing where, like, TV shows don't get a lot of episodes? Because we got so many episodes in one season. That's ridiculous. How are you supposed to do that?
Here's the thing, like, I could stand a Halo TV show because, like, it's like an hour long, but not.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, Hazbin Hotel gets like 20-ish minutes per episode.
Yeah, I
binged it in a night.
They only get an episode, or they only get what 8 episodes.
Yes, that's why a lot of things are rushed.
Okay, so I don't see anything about her perfection on the wiki, but it's pretty cut and dry that needs to wait with us with
for 8 episodes.
Well, in the
this sucks.
There's season 2.
This sucks. I hate this show. I hate Spindle Horse. Hell of a Boss isn't even any good. Just
He doesn't know what he's talking about. He has no taste in anything ever.
Everything is trash.
I've only seen the pilot.
Vinci should have stuck to YouTube.
Yeah, like
To be
take it from me, I've only watched the pilot episode, and then my friends kept bagging me on to continue watching. I'm like, I don't want to watch anymore.
Let's wrap up the stream.
All right. Anyways,
Yeah, I've got networking to do once you guys
let
aren't using
me
your
do the
computers.
chat. Okay, 5 minutes. Seer says, if one y'all gets a reference sheet of some kind made, I can draw some stuff. Oh yeah, Seer's a better drawer than me, so I can just draw out a rough reference for you, Raven. Like, I don't draw horribly, so she could get a really good idea of that, and I could send it to her, and she can do an even better drawing of it. But Honeydrop says, did you watch I Am the Asshole Teacher Unforgivable Curses? Ah, yes, you had sent me that, and I forgot about it. I'm sorry, Honeydrop. I'll have to watch that soon, but let me make sure I've seen all of chat. If that is everything, okay, everybody. Thank you again. The chat feels like it's gotten so much more lively and there's more and more people in it, so I super appreciate that. We've definitely hit some... Thank you, Kun. You've helped so much for the process. I feel like the channel has grown quite a bit. It's been great. I've been getting a lot of support and comments for my new cosplays. I feel like, the chats have gotten just more and more different people in it. Just a lot of stuff has grown. I think we hit the 3,500 mark a while ago, and we're looking like we're racing toward 3,600 soon. So definitely, that sounds awesome. If you want to get us there faster, make sure to share our streams, my shorts, videos, just the channel in general with all your friends and stuff. And we can, just make this channel big and great. So let me go to my
script.
Yeah, definitely the like and subscribe shit.
God, I hate that soundbite.
Too bad. It's iconic. It's iconic, dang it. So I want to thank all my wonderful patrons who helped make all of this possible. We got Icanus Gruilla, Crystal Raymond, the Raptors Talon, who you've seen in the chat, Gojillion91, who you've seen in the chat, Easy Mode Gamer, Aaron Davis, DJ Skywalker. He was on stream with us last week and also on Brony Debates. We got Emerald Spencer. Who's that guy right there?
So,
if you'd like to become one of them, you can go ahead and go to the link in the description below and become a patron today. For as little as $10 per post, you can get in the Discord server and in this Minecraft server we keep talking about and trying to make better, because we make Minecraft servers great again, damn it. That's what we do.
Hell yeah.
You need to make a red hat that says "Make Minecraft great again."
Make my Minecraft server great again. It's not gonna be red. It's gonna have the Minecraft creeper skin on it. Frickin', that's what we do. Memed it. But yeah, that's what you should do if you want to do that. And of course, that's where I post my memes and my amino pictures that you guys aren't seeing on stream while we're talking about it. If you want to see all that, you gotta be on the $10 tier. But I do have lower tiers, and for being on those lower tiers, you get to see previews that no one else does. Before Nifty Cosplay even debuted on my YouTube channel, I showed it to my patrons first, so they could get a cool new look at the new character I was playing. So if you want to be in the loop, join the Patreon today. If you want to do something with a lot less commitment, you can do what Gojillion also did today and give us a tip. You can do it while we're on stream for $5 or more. You can have your comment read out loud, and I have no choice but to acknowledge it. No slurs. I don't think you can, but there you go. And honestly, for less than that, I still try to look at your guys' comments, because if you're that willing to just throw some money at me so I can hear what you had to say, I want to hear it. I want to see what you had to say, even if it's just something nice. Just know that the tip jar link is always active. So if you want something a little more private, you can just tip while we're off stream, and we can have it as our little secret. Give me however much you think I'm worth. No negative numbers, please. If you want something more tangible for your support, there's always my Etsy shop. I'll crochet something for you. I make stickers, all that good stuff. So link in the description below for that. If you just want updates on the stream, I try to update the YouTube community tab as I see fit. If there's any changes to the stream schedule or something like that. And sometimes I try to do live updates on there, just photos, but I can forget. But if you want something more consistent, you can go to my Twitter account. I upload stuff there all the time. Everything I upload here, and a few pictures, some things more. So there's always that. But, of course, I just appreciate you guys being here, commenting, subscribing. I like seeing you guys comment on my cosplay videos, on my cat videos, acknowledging how cute Achilles and Juice can be when they're not being little shits. I didn't even tell you guys how he fell in the pool today. If you want me to tell that story, You gotta be make
You
sure.
have a pool. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, you remember we have a pool. But yeah, like if you want to hear more about that story, maybe I'll say it next time. But for now, thank you all for showing up to the stream. Let's say goodnight in alphabetical order. Ronnie Buck.
Have a good night.
Edits Coon.
Thank you for having me, and have a good night, everybody. And hit that smash button, like, subscribe.
Perfect. Emerald Spencer.
Have a good night, everybody.
Raven.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
And good night, everybody. I've had a wonderful time, and I hope I see you in the next one. Gaming stream next week. Let's go!